Oh, hey.
Let me scoot up.
Hey, I think we're lit. We're live. We're lit and
We're
lucky.
lit. We're lit, live, and lucky, baby.
Can you pull the door? Oh, they got it. Sweet. All right. Well, so here we are. It's 2 o'clock. 2:02 actually. It's
2 o'clock.
Getting in the top 32. What would I do without you? So here's the deal. We have a top 32 bracket. We have 4 bye runs. Top 4 seeds get a bye run, and it is optional, I believe. I don't. Were you paying attention?
What's optional?
The bye run. I think they have to pull the line. They gotta drive under their own power.
I think they decided that they are going to at least pull the line, show effort that they can get off the line. If they want to drift, sure, why not? Would you?
Yeah, it's a free practice lap.
But they gave the option of not doing them at all, so that because you don't want to see somebody go out and crash or blow a motor or break something on a bye run.
No whammies.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. No one wants to see that. So they gave the drivers the options. We weighed the options. Everybody spoke up. So a few people spoke up.
We got our drone in the air right now, and you see Mr. Cole Richards right there, sitting, ready to go, getting ready to warm up the tires.
Number one qualifier.
Number one qualifier. He's getting ready to put some heat in those things, which we've talked about before. Super important. Going to scrub in the fronts, put some heat in the rears, and he's going to move under his own power. Now, if he drifts or if he drives, we'll see.
It's up to him. He may come down just to lay an absolute heater.
Cole Richards is our number one qualifier. He gets a bye run. Let me look
That's
at the
a
list
Subaru
here.
BRZ.
It's something.
Burrs.
It's something.
It says on the side. Look at it. Just went and looked at it after qualifying.
Just to give you guys a quick rundown, number 2 qualifier, Taylor Hull, also has a bye run. Number 3 qualifier, Jonathan Marin, also has a bye run. And number 4 was Andy Wright. Those are your top 4 qualifiers who will receive bye runs in this top 32. And here we go. Car moves under its own power. It's a practice lap. First outer into the second outer. Get a little deep there in outer 2, but both tires in, it looks like.
Yeah, it seems like he stayed on track there. Do that touch and go. Wraps it around over to the inner clip. That's a machine.
That's a successful bye run.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to run a bye run here, or are we going into a battle?
Moving down the bracket, we're going to our next battle. It's going to be Adam Rozek and Jacob Taylor. Jacob Taylor is going to be, looks like in a backup car, a G37, normally piloting a blue 370Z. And Mr. Adam Rozek is going to lead on this one as the 16th seed. Jacob is the 17th seed in this bracket.
Adam leading because he qualified higher.
Yep, he is the higher seed, so he will lead first. Lead car is going to be on the right of your screen.
Mr. Adam Rozek there on screen.
Chase car is on the left. That's Jacob Taylor. And he's driving a backup car today. There you see his blue 370Z that he's normally piloting. I believe he turbocharged it over the wintertime.
Shout out to MBK on throwing these.
Yes, it is. All right, so there was some confusion. I guess Jacob Taylor did not relay to everyone that he was in a borrowed car, but that's okay.
Now everybody knows.
We're going to... So... All right, so drivers are on the line, ready to go. Remember, right side, from your view, that gray 350Z will lead first. Adam Rozek, the higher seed. Jacob Taylor giving chase in that G37.
Adam Rozek leads. Coming out of that first outside zone. Jacob following in chase. Both wrapping around over that bump into outer zone 2. He's right there on his quarter panel, tries to wrap it, comes in with an aggressive dive into that touch and go. Adam Rozek really working the car where it needs to be. Jacob really fighting it, trying to stay behind him and stay with him.
That dive, we've talked about that before. That's one of the sacrifices as a chase driver. You have to decide when and where to sacrifice to maintain that proximity.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a horsepower disparity in this battle.
Yes, absolutely. Right here, had to make that dive. because he knew he had to make up distance.
But he did a fairly good job
Yeah.
hanging with Adam. So we're going to get these drivers back to the line, get them flipped around. Jacob Taylor's going to lead in that G37. Adam Rozek giving chase. Waiting on the arm drop.
So each driver will lead once and chase once. Goes off of highest qualifying seed. Higher qualifier will lead first. They'll do one run, they'll come back and they'll flip. The other driver will lead. The other driver will chase. Both drivers are ready now, though.
Arm drop and they're off. Jacob Taylor out front. You see the outside zone number 1. Makes it all the way to the outside zone number 1. Adam Rozek right there with him. Kind of delayed in the transition, but makes up the ground into outside zone number 2. Jacob Taylor coming out of that second outside zone real early. Adam Rozek running a wide line, but hanging with him. Missed that inside clip and chase, but we'll have to see what the judges have to say about that.
Adam was really fighting that car to stay behind him. And that is a big challenge with a faster car, excuse me, a faster car chasing one with less horsepower in this just occasion we have here.
While the judges are deliberating, we should have Chad Campbell warming up his tires, leading Tyler Bonifay. And those drivers are getting the grid. We're watching this replay again. Oh, MBK, there's our drone pilot. So you can see here we got Chad Campbell in his Corvette, fixed roof coupe, on grid leading Tyler Bonifay, supercharged 1UZ. All right, so we have Miss Maddie down there on the start-finish line with our 2 drivers, waiting on a decision from the judges, waiting for an armed point, waiting for any indication, and Adam Rozek gets the win.
The gray 350Z will be moving on. Adam Rozek. Congratulations, Adam. I'm sure y'all got that nice taste of how loud that car actually is in person as the door was open for the drone operator. Really got some volume to it.
All right, so we got Chad Campbell leading out front, Tyler Bonifay. Big Motors Corvette leading Tyler. Chad filling all of outside zone number 1, transitioning over the hump into outside zone number 2. Tyler making up some ground, staying right there with him. Into that outside 3, touch and go. Back on the throttle through that inside clip, finishing strong. Pulling away from Tyler there in chase.
Really well done. That was a nice lead run.
Yeah, that's the Chad we saw in practice this morning.
Yeah, it's everywhere. The lead car is everywhere he needs to be.
That's the kind of lead that you want as a chase driver that gives you the confidence to put your car where you need to in chase.
Yeah, he's given Tyler Bonifay every opportunity to be right there on his door. Tyler did a good job though.
Yeah. Didn't get walked away from. That was definitely a good battle. We're going to flip these cars around. Tyler Bonifay is going to lead in that supercharged 1UZ. Chad Campbell will give chase in his fixed roof coupe.
We got the green light from upstairs.
Arms are down and they're off. Rolling through the gears.
Tyler coming down the straight. Flicks it left, flicks it right. Closing in outside zone 1. Chad right there with him, matching the angle. Diving in and over the bump. Coming into out of zone 2. Tyler gets in there a little bit late and comes in at the back end of it. Coming through that touch and go. Chad is right there. Matching angle, matching speed. Coming to that last inside clip and wrapping around the finish line.
I mean, that's a good, clean battle.
That was.
Good, clean fun.
That was good. Good drifting.
Watch the replay here. You can see Chad's transition timing matching that of the lead car, transitioning together before each of these zones. It's what you want to see.
Yes. Great job there.
We'll go to the start and finish line, see if we have a winner.
Waiting on a decision here. You'll see your point left. You'll see your point right.
Who's it gonna be? Judges are doing whatever it is they do over there, math, numbers, and stuff.
Chad waved to somebody out in the crowd. Feel like that, or he may just be holding his windshield. Thought he was giving a wave to somebody. Shout out to Fuel Tech. Oh, decision's in.
Looks like Mr. Chad Campbell gets the win.
Celebratory rev limiter, baby. You gotta love it.
Next battle on the line is going to be Joe Boosum and Nate McDuffie. Joe's going to lead as the number 9 seed. Nathan giving chase is 24. Once again, this happens quite regularly. We got Nathan and Joe are both supercharged VQ cars.
They go against each other often.
They do. They drive together a lot. They pit together, and now they're going to battle in top 32. Joe Boosum's going to lead as the higher seed, seated number 9.
They're had her arms up, drops them, coming out of the chute, banging them gears, fixing it outside zone 1. Really nice through outside zone 1. The lead car comes over the bump and transition to outside zone 2. Chase car needs to close that proximity just a little bit more. Nice angle out of the lead car, coming through that last inside clip, wraps around the finish line. We'll get these guys back around here flipped around.
And so we'll catch a replay here. In the replay here, you see them enter into outside zone number 1. You can see Nathan makes a small sacrifice here on proximity and outer 2 to keep that proximity. He stays right there with him, almost gets choked up into outer 3, but keeps the car under control. Stays right there with him through that touch and go, running a little bit wide in chase. Get these drivers flipped around. Nathan McDuffie's going to lead Joe Boosum in chase. The battle of the supercharged Z's.
There's checking each driver, making sure they're ready. Arms are up or arms are down. Coming out of the chute here. Looking left, looking right into that outside zone. Lead car filling absolutely all of it. Wraps around over the bump. Nice angle by the chase driver. He's right there. Rotation's good. Timing's good. Coming through that touch and go. Oh, just choked up a little bit, but they maneuver and save the cars. Coming around the inside clip across the finish line. Good.
Small correction from the lead driver there, but they kept it under control.
Nice adjustments.
Nice adjustments. See the cars articulating.
Yeah. Oh, big word. Word of the day is articulation.
Yep. Joe Boosum right here with Nathan McDuffie right
the
way
there.
with him. Transition timing looking good.
That was nice.
Small
right there.
correction right there in the lead. Both drivers did a great job keeping them apart.
Had to add a little bit of angle and to lengthen out that last inner clip. Waiting on a call to come in.
We're gonna get a dap. We're gonna get a hug. What are these guys doing?
Drivers just out there having a good time, homies. Just homies hanging out,
jamming with your friends, man. That's what it's all about.
Is it gonna go left or is it gonna go right? Looks like she's getting ready to give us something. What is that?
Looks like Joe Boosum gets the win.
Joe Boosum gets the win. Boosum.
Next on the bracket's gonna should be Mr. Andy Wright on the grid.
He's lined up the lead.
Yep,
he is in fact.
Well, he's got a bye run, so he's gotta make a pull.
Okay.
Whether he drifts or whether he drives, he's got to make a pull. So it looks like we got Max Seabear and Cody Whitehead are the next battle coming up. They're warming up their tires because Mr. Wright only has to make one lap. That's his bye run.
Bye run. Top 4 drivers of qualifying this round get a bye run.
Yep.
Cody Whitehead and Max Seabear. Seabear. It is pronounced another way, but he said earlier this morning Seabear will do.
I did promise him that I would screw it up, so Seabear was our instruction.
We hold true.
Yep. Men of our words.
Yeah, we try to be.
So we got Mr. Andy Wright in that German-inspired themed, I guess, E36. That's the LS3 car, I believe. LS2, 6-point LS3.
LS3, yeah. It's got the good motor in it.
The big motor.
Got the good motor. Nice. That's that GM crate motor special, baby. Gotta love it. Nice day out here today.
Can't
I think we had a high of 68 degrees. It might be at its high right now.
Love to see it.
Yes.
Hey, look at that.
Look at us.
I know that guy.
Don't mind me rubbing the Pepsi logo.
You ain't right.
It's just right there.
Is it cool or is it warm?
It's like a DJ.
What am I going to do with you?
I'm over here on the ones and twos, bro.
Can't take you anywhere, bro.
You can take me everywhere.
Unbelievable. We got a job to do.
It's like we're superheroes.
Yapping.
Yeah, we're the Paw Patrol. We're yapping.
Yapping around. I hear some drones landing. I hear some drones taking off. Andy Wright's still on deck, waiting to make his buy run. Darian there on grid, ready to give the old arm drop. Once again, arms are down, and he's off for a buy run.
Let's see what he does here.
Sounds like we're going for a rip.
My word.
Full pull. Fills outside zone number 1. Going into outside zone number 2. Filling all of that zone. Showing everybody why he's the number 4 qualifier. Into that touch and go. Wraps around just inside of that inside clip. Finishing strong across the finish line.
It takes a lot to stretch it all the way around through there in that inside clip.
Gotta have a little bit of sauce on it. So we got Max Seabear, number 13 seed, leading Cody Whitehead, number 20 seed.
Nobody likes it dry.
2
Got a little sauce on
G35s,
it.
2 VQ power cars, 2 bolt-on cars. Simple.
Simple seat time
Simple seat
stallions.
time battle right here.
Yeah.
A sedan and a coupe. Who will come out on top?
Here we
Arms
go.
are up, arms are down, and they're off. Max enters, Cody and Chase. Filling outside zone number 1, Cody right there with him. Transitions over that elevation change into outside zone number 2. Max taking advantage of every inch of that outside zone into the touch and go outer 3. Back on the throttle to that inside clip. Cody not giving up any distance. Oh, right there gets walked a little bit at the end. I mean, that was a solid lead run.
That was solid. Yeah. He had the car everywhere it needed to be, I feel like.
Yeah, you see here.
Watch here in the replay.
Good entry. Has that pop and bang tune you love so
Painting
much.
that chalk line.
Right there.
Same.
All of outside zone number 2. Into the touch and go. Keeping it within track limits.
Everywhere he needs to be.
Right to that inside clip. I mean, I'd be happy with that as a qualifying run, let alone a lead run.
Yeah.
So we'll get these boys flipped around. Cody out front this time, leading Max.
Let's see if Max can paint that door white. Let's hope. I want to see a little beating and banging today. A little aggression behind these guys.
Is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah, here we are. Black comes out and flicks into that first outside zone.
Transitioning over that.
Over the bump into outside zone 2.
Max right there with Cody, not letting him run away.
Oh, running a little bit wide there. Shuts her down, but gets it out of the way so that they don't swap paint, because that's not what you want.
No contact, no whammies. Cody looks like Cody might have gotten to the marbles a little bit. We'll see it on the replay. Through outside zone number 1. Max right there with him. They transition over that small elevation change into outside zone 2. But coming up on that touch and go outer 3 area, it looks like he just overcooks it into the marbles. And once you're in the marbles, you're going for a ride.
Almost looked like something might have happened. That or he thought he was going to go deep. He had a little bit more momentum than he thought. And was going to drive it in there a little deeper.
Thought he was going to go for a ride.
Yeah. He was like, man, let me shut this down before I go visit those blue barrels in the corner.
Waiting on a decision here.
Hanging out. Uh-oh, arms are up. Going to the right.
Max gets the win.
Max is moving on to the next round.
Next battle should be Jake Clark, I believe, leading Cameron Crawford. Cameron Crawford in that stock E46, actually a borrowed car, and then that is I believe V8 S14. Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off.
Coming down the straight here. First gear, second gear, flicks in the outside zone 1. That S14 is putting exactly where it needs to be, but that E46 is right there with him. Comes to that last, a little deep on that last outside zone. Remember the touch and go here? E46 straightened up a little bit, but the S14 runs a little bit wide into the marbles, wraps it around the inside clip. E46 having a little bit of troubles.
Man,
We'll
this
get
is
back and flip them around.
We're gonna watch this replay because this is a tough call. I mean, I don't I'm not sure which way this is gonna go. As a judge, you can see here coming out of outside zone number 2. Looks like the S14 right here in the outer 3 drops 2 tires off. However, Mr. Crawford straightens up in chase. Oh, to be a judge today.
Yes, they make the calls. Luckily, there's a rule book, and it's easy to go by the rule book when there's one of those.
Yep. So we get the drivers flipped around. Mr. Crawford is going to lead in that E46. S14 giving chase. Darian on the grid, waiting for the arm drop.
Waiting on the call. She's got it. Checking each driver.
Arms up, arms down, and they're off.
Here they go down the straight. S14 in chase, E46 in the lead, flicks it into that first outside zone, E46 inside of it, running a little bit long and wide there, wrapping it around to outside zone 2. That E46 putting it everywhere it need to be, and the S14 is right there, missing that touch and go slightly, coming up a little bit shallow, a little bit of a straighten there from E46. E46 looks like he's fighting some of the issues.
Chandler looks like he has that car gripped up. I think I called him Cameron earlier, and I apologize. That is Chandler Crawford.
Chandler Crawford,
yep.
Sim guy.
Yep, big sim guy. If you play sim, you've probably done laps with him. You didn't even know it.
I wonder what his sim name is.
We can ask him.
Maybe if you know Mr. Chandler Crawford's sim name, please put that in the chat.
You know, it looks like that car looks like it has a ton of grip in it in that E46. I mean, he's having to work that thing.
Yeah. Mr. Dustin Walker said, "Let's go, Max," in the chat. Where you at, pal?
Yeah, Dustin, where are you?
Yeah, it's insulting that you're not here.
We're gonna we're gonna see who wins. Looking at my list here, it looks like we got Skylar Lett versus Cody Doyle on deck for our next battle. Looks like Mr. Clark gets the win in that S14. S14 is moving on. So we got Skylar Lett, normally piloting a 2JZ S14. Looks like he's in a 350Z. I don't know if that's his backup car or a borrowed car. Going against Cody Doyle in that supercharged V8 S13 hatch. Skylar qualifying 12th. Cody qualifying 21st. So Skylar's going to be out front, leading first. Arms are up, arms are down.
Here we go. 350Z is coming down the straight. Cody Doyle in the chase. Looks at that outside zone number 1. In at first, but comes out of it rather quickly over the hump. Nice snap there from 350Z. Cody Doyle right there to shadow every little angle he's got. Coming around to that touch and go. Cody Doyle really mimicking. I like that. I like that.
I will say, I know that Cody makes a good bit more power. And
he does.
He's keeping it under control in that chase. And he's keeping the continuous proximity. There wasn't a bunch of surging. There wasn't a bunch of falling back. It was just a continuous proximity in chase of Skylar in that 350Z. See on the replay, a good clean pull. Small correction maybe there in the lead. But we finished strong. We'll get these guys flipped around.
That's a long way for y'all folks at home to extend that all the way around that last corner. That's a big radius.
It's definitely one of those times when you got to put that skinny pedal to the floor and hope that you got enough beans.
Yeah. So coming like out of outside zone 2 and into the touch and go, as soon as you flick to get into the touch and go, you can't lift. You got to accelerate all the way through the touch and go. Coming out to get back in, to be able to come back out again to wrap around the finish line.
All right, arms are up, arms are down. Cody Doyle out front in that S13. Filling outside zone number 1. Into outside zone number 2. Filling the whole zone there. Both rear tires in the box throughout the whole game. Into the touch and go outside zone 3. Skylar not letting him run away. Just a little wide on that inside clip and finishing strong, pouring on the smoke, pouring on the power.
Right there with him.
This is what we love to see. You know?
That was a nice chase. Nice chase by Skylar.
layouts are built with intention to equalize the playing field, and you can see it right here. You have a big
Yes.
power car and what seems to be a stockish Z hanging. You know, very similar runs lead to chase. And right here, just like we were talking about, you see Cody pouring on the throttle, trying to extend that car all the way out to the finish.
Got both Skylar and Cody back here on the line now.
Maddie down there giving props to the drivers, waiting on the call from the judges, standing by.
Is he going to go left or is he going to go right? We got Mr. Taylor Hall over here. Arms are up.
And looks like Mr. Cody Doyle gets the win.
Cody Doyle going on to the next round.
Little celebratory throttle whack.
Yep. It's like going to the big box Chevrolet. If you got a big box Chevrolet, got a throttle whacking.
As you can hear, Mr. Full Pull Taylor Hall warming up that C6 Vet Carlo. He does have a bye run as our number 2 qualifier. Number 2 qualifier, so he gets a bye run. He's got to make a pass, drifts or not. But based on warming up those tires, I think he's going to make a hit.
Yeah. My man caught me mid-yawn.
Nah.
I was over here mid-yawn, just jaw strung wide open. He decides he wants to come over here and
It's
hang
your
out
turn to
with
get
us.
caught this year, huh?
Yeah, I'm over here just big old yawn.
We need to get you an energy drink or something?
Man.
I'll tell you what. You
Kickstart my
this
heart.
next run.
Woo-wee. If we're going to get anything amped up, it is by Full Pull Taylor Hole coming down the straight with the top hand. Vet Carlo into outside zone number 2. Really putting on a clinic here. Tires on the chalk line where they need to be. Coming to the touch and go. What do you expect? He's where he needs to be. To the inner clip. Awesome.
Hey, he's just
Jeez, what a run.
doubling down on that number 2 qualifier right there. He said, look, this is why I'm number 2 qualifier. I'll do it again.
I came to play, baby. My word.
Filling all these zones right there on the line.
I love the commitment he has of slinging the weight. It's not a simple gradual rotation.
Oh, for real? Shout out to Tamara. I don't know if you're in the chat, but hooking it up with the Chick-fil-A. On deck, we got Nate Roberts and Tevin Besa. Nate Roberts leading in that VR30 350Z number 15 seed. Tevin in that 18 seed. That's a LS S13 convertible. So Nate's going to lead first. I think this is going to be a good battle to watch right here.
Larry Babs in chat. Come on, Nate Roberts. Larry pulling from Nate. Nate's coming down the stretcher. He's going to lead. This is going to be a fantastic battle. I got a good feeling. Coming to the outside zone 1. S chassis right there. Come up a little bit shallow. Wraps around a little late there. Nate's filming every bit of that outside zone number 2. Wraps around over that bump into the touch and go. The S chassis is getting things gathered back together. Getting Nate wrapping around that last inside clip coming across the finish line. Good lead run.
You can see here in the replay, it was definitely a interesting entry choice there in the chase. Definitely an interesting line. I think maybe Nate's entry might have caught him off guard. I don't know if it was a little bit slower or a little bit faster than Tevin was expecting, but he does a good job getting it together right here and trying to get back with him. And then they both finish strong there. Get him flipped around. Put Tevin out front. Nate and Chase.
Can't wait. What good driving.
Nate driving another interesting swap car you don't see very often. VR30 from a Q60.
That's the turbo jank, ain't
Twin
it?
turbo V6, I believe. Judges are asking for the replay one more time, so here we go.
Ooh.
Nate out front, filling outside zone number 2. Tevin and Chase getting it together right here in the outside zone number 3. That touch and go. Tucking back in, both guys back on throttle through that inside clip and finishing strong across the finish line.
I wonder what that's for.
Huh?
What? No batteries. Science.
Yep, so the judges are deliberating.
Trying to figure out something. I wonder what they're trying to figure out over there.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're seeing something we haven't.
I mean, we're seeing it. I'm not seeing anything crazy. So right here.
Do you think coming out of outside zone 1, the chase car goes off right here? Nope. I don't think he did.
But we're back on grid. We got the drivers flipped around. Darian's standing by. Oh, she's ready. Arms are up, and they're down, and they're off. Tevin out front in that LS convertible.
Nate Big Flick running almost washed out, but he recovered that car.
Yeah, Tevin missing most of that first outside zone through outside zone number 2, heading into outside zone number 3. The touch and go comes up short and loops it. No contact.
Wow.
Safe.
Nice save, boys.
No whammies today. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
I hate to see someone lose on a mistake, but no whammies. So those guys will pull around to the line, and we got James Atkins and Stacy Babb warming up their tires. James Atkins driving that Ford small block powered E46. Stacy Babb driving that K8 powered S12.
S12, you don't see those often.
No, you do not. This one's got S13 suspension.
Cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I know you would.
It just works, you know?
You know, it's tried and true. People have R&D'd that set up to its limits, so why not? Beep, boop. James Atkins, also my neighbor.
Yeah, your neighbor's on the line. So we got the drivers down here, start and finish line. Maddie waiting for the call. And Nate Roberts gets the win.
Mr. Nate Roberts. OG Motorsports.
OG Motorsports himself, Nate Roberts. So like I said, we got James Atkins, number 7 seed, leading Stacy Babb, number 26 seed, online.
Darian waiting on the go-ahead. Rocking back and forth.
Waiting on the You May Proceed.
Waiting on.
And we're off. James Atkins out front, that small block 4 power 46. Rolling the gears, enters an outside zone. Filling that outside zone. Stacy Babb giving chase, not giving up too much proximity. Oh, locks it up. James Atkins filling outside zone number 2 to the outside 3, touch and go. Stacy reinitiates. Finishing strong, but that was a huge mistake in the chase.
James put a fantastic lead run down. Looking back on this replay right here, let's watch this rear tire paint these chalk lines. Every bit of where you want to be is where he's got this car. All of that zone, he may have left 4 inches not touched coming out of there in the touch and go. He hit it. He was in it. He tickled it. Inside clip. Across the finish line. That's a great lead run. Great lead run.
So we'll get them flipped around. We'll run it back. This time, Stacy Babb in the lead in that S12. Now, I don't think that S12 is a slouch on power.
Absolutely not. I saw him lead the line.
Maybe a grip disparity. We'll see.
James Atkins will have to hold that car back here, I feel like. So that will be the challenge here. Let's watch as they come down the line, flicking into that first outside. That S12 was in the zone. He did well. Coming into outside zone 2, James Atkins rotating there with him, kind of stalled out just a little bit, coming into that touch and go. James is really, he knows he doesn't have to apply a 10 amount of pressure right here.
Yeah, it might have been a play it safe.
Yeah.
Wasn't saw the mistake in the chase and didn't want to shut the door too hard.
Gradually closed he gradually closed the gap the entire run. So as you can see, he's okay here, and he doesn't have to be on his door because unfortunately the run beforehand, the Nissan did spin out. So bringing these cars to the line here.
Pulling up to the line. Maddie giving props to the drivers. Thankful to have all the help that we have this year. There are way more people than anyone sees that have effort in making the CMD run smooth. Arms are up. James Atkins gets the win.
My neighbor, moving on.
Next battle, we got Ethan Zitrikoff, our very own Director of Operations.
Our guy.
And Dawson Fletcher from Canton, Georgia, 21 years old, piloting a rowdy Corvette. Should be warming the tires up or hanging out.
Oh, okay. So we just got word that the track officials are going to come out and throw some chalk down. just the chalk, the outside zones, just so the drivers still can see their visual references, the depth, because that is what the judges use. That's how they judge, like, proximity, where the lead car's at, where the chase car's at. So they're gonna go out there and they're gonna
Keep it fresh.
Throw down some chalk. Let these guys do. That's a good question, Andres.
Unfortunately, I don't think Joe Love could make it. SpaceX needed help with their rockets.
Yeah, SpaceX had a big mission last week, so Mr. Love said he wasn't going to be able to make it.
He was needed for NASA.
Yeah.
When's Adam LZ going? Adam LZ's probably driving right now at
Yeah.
his own event in Englishtown.
Sorry to tell you about Rob Stream.
That might be the other one. But thank you for being here.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here, not there.
So we're getting the track rechalked. Like I said, we should have Ethan Zitrikoff and Dawson Fletcher as our next battle. We're halfway done with the right side of the bracket.
I'm going to make Stacy, Larry Babb, I'm going to make Stacy chase a whole day in practice.
It'd be your own boys. You know?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's dad.
I wonder.
Or brother.
Sean Williams, Englishtown.
Been there. The place is crazy.
Have you?
Yeah.
Road course or figure eight?
Yep.
Both?
Both of them.
Both.
Figure
both
eight in the rain was terrifying.
I imagine very slick. Slicker.
Well, you'd be
Slicker
surprised.
demeanor.
The concrete was super grippy because it was a drag strip for 132 years or something crazy.
Yeah. A lot of VHT put down out there.
Yeah, a lot of chemicals. The asphalt was slick, and so you basically grip up and then launch in the asphalt at a wall in the rain. It was pretty sketchy.
Yeah, and hope you're going the right speed.
Oh, Larry, that's Dad.
Larry is dad.
Dad's gonna straighten him out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Dad's
talking
gonna say,
about.
son, you better practice.
Get him. Yep. Road course was sweet. It's a long course, which is fun. Better bring more tire than you think you need.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I've heard. Place will eat tires up.
Almost done getting chalked up. Drivers are getting ready to warm up their tires. I see Ethan and Dawson pulling out right now.
Oh, spoke to Dawson earlier, actually.
Okay.
His problems. So the jet ski water spout in qualifying out of the back of his car wasn't a problem. He just had a lot of water in it.
Oh, okay.
Didn't have anywhere to go. It was cool.
I'd rather have more water than not enough water.
Exactly. So they slammed a bunch of water in it, got the thing to cool down. It just had a little bit too much, so it was just spewing what it didn't need out. And they were battling power steering issues. They have a dual drive system, so they have two belts on there, not just one. And the inside belt, which does the power steering, kept sliding off its grooved ribs. So they were over there making up some shims, getting some things together so my man Dawson would have some power steering. Because he said it's a nightmare trying to drive that thing around the track without power steering, which I could imagine.
Yeah. It's one of those things where if you never had it, you don't mind, but once you drive with it, you never want to lose it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I see.
Unfortunately, I see Dawson Fletcher going down the gravel path back to his pit, so
That's not good.
that's not
I
a good.
see Ethan on the line ready to party, but I see Dawson heading back to the
At
pits.
the top of the screen there, if you notice, that's Mr. Dawson Fletcher. He's going to go down here, and he's going to make him a left.
Might be taking a timeout. I would assume. Maybe something's wrong. I don't know. Got him again. Dude, that's crazy. You know,
Bro, they just sitting over there sniping me.
Ethan making a run here into outside zone number 1, filling the zone. Into outside zone number 2, coming in a little bit late, but getting into it. Heading into outside zone 3, that touch and go. He touches and goes barely. And then back on throttle towards that inside clip, finishing strong. Now, we might have to ask for some insight here from the judges. I don't know if that was a bow out from Dawson or if he's taking his time out and Ethan was just having fun.
Well, what was the decision to let Ethan go as a single run.
Maybe we could phone a friend.
Maybe we can phone a friend and ask our neighbor judges.
Survey says.
Survey says.
Dawson's out. So it looks like Dawson called it. Maybe they had some car
Unfortunately,
issues.
Mr. Dawson Fletcher in the drift car lift, C5 Corvette has had to bow out, unfortunately.
So as you'll see on the screen, Mr. Jonathan Nairn warming up the tires on that supercharged V8 S14.
Big motor.
Big motor. Number
Big old
3
motor.
qualifier.
Big old blower.
So he has a bow run. The expectation here is that he's going to remind you why he's running the qualifier.
Yeah.
Just like Mr. Richards, Cole Richards, and Taylor Hall, and Andy Wright, just like all those guys did, reminding everybody why they qualified where they did, putting it down.
And why he was a championship contender all year last year.
That is correct. Mr. Jonathan Nairn, number 2 finisher in the series last year. Multiple podiums. I expect to see a heater. I expect to see a hell of a qualifying run right here.
Yes.
Gets the green light.
This is there. Low to get that outside zone number 1. Putting that car right in the dead center of outer zone number 1, wrapping around outer zone 2, came in shallow, working a little bit deeper into that outer zone number 2, coming through that touch and go very well, wraps it around to the inner clip, and extends it out over the finish line.
Just pouring it on.
Pouring it on.
Banging on the chip.
Pouring it on. I felt like that might have been just a nice, conservative 75-80% run.
Yep. That's a don't break anything, don't hurt anything, make it through the course.
Let's go out there and show my people off.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Representing all the names on the car. Looks like we got guys warming up their tires. I see Mr. Frankie Evans out there in that good-looking BMW E36 sedan, and Mr. Wade Smith in that 350Z.
Wade moving from a S14 to a 350Z.
5.3 LS swap, no power adders.
Good motor.
I think it's as simple as an LS swap can get.
If it'll get to the line, it'll go. And that's what you need in a drift car.
I will say I'm always shocked at what you LS guys run for coolant temp that you're okay with.
Yep.
Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off. Frankie out front with a 14 seed over Wade's 19. And into the outside zone. Filling that whole zone. Wade right there with him. A little delayed on transition time and going into outside zone number 2. Frankie filling the whole zone. Into the touch and go, outside number 3, heading towards inner clip number 1. Wade not giving him any space. Ooh, shuts it down right there.
Check back on this replay. I really love that E36. I was talking to that guy earlier on grid. I think, man, I love a good E36 like this.
Frankie's lead run, looks exactly like his practice runs.
All day
That's
long.
the consistency you want to see.
All day long.
Consistency is what puts you on podiums.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Wade came up a little bit shallow in that last, or is it shallow in an inner clip?
Well,
Deep in an inner clip?
I think he was a little inside that inner clip.
A little inner.
Yeah, inner. When you get him flipped around, Wade Smith out front in that Z. Frankie giving chase. Frankie's going to have to be giving it the beans on this one.
Yeah.
Because he drives with a bunch of momentum, and he's going to have to keep it up.
My man's going to have to work at E36 here. Darian out there waiting on the go-ahead. Got her headset on. She got it. Asking Frankie. Asking Wade. Here we go. 350Z no lead. E36 in the chase. Wrapping around that first outside zone. Very, very good proximity here from that E36. Wade putting the car everywhere he needs to be in that second outside zone. Real deep and wide into the touch and go. To wrap it around to that inner clip. E36, no slouch. He's right there hanging with that V8.
Frankie was keeping the momentum going.
He was.
He wasn't letting him run away.
Was not. Come back here and watch this again. Really nice snap there to that outer zone 1. Rotates the car right over top of that bump. You see him. You see the suspension articulate as
that's
they
the
go
third
over the
time.
top of that drainage.
Dropped a
that's
little
in the
tire in
parking
the
lot.
lead, but that's okay.
Nice.
They'll pull around to the start-finish here. Waiting to get a signal from Miss Maddie. She's giving the props where they're due. Wait for the judges to make a call.
Just don't run over toes. Watch your feet.
Watch the toes. Yep, no boo-boos.
Is it going to go left or is it going to go right?
Man,
Is it going to go Japanese or is it going to go German?
not our decision. I mean, this is what makes it great. We just yapping.
Right? We're just over here talking our thoughts.
Judges are.
Story of my
Could
life.
this be the first one more time in the day?
Ooh. Ooh, I hear a bunch of murmuring through the drywall.
Is it one more time?
Ooh.
Running it again.
Did you notice that her hand gesture was like a twister, like a tornado?
That's
Like
right.
we're going to do it again?
Run it again.
Yep. Circle back.
Gonna run it back. I mean, like I couldn't make a call on that. There was small issues in both leads, small issues in both chases.
Very minor ones.
We'll have to come back to that one though. It looks like we got Mr. Trevor Rhodes on the line and AJ in that S14 with him. He has a last name, but I am not gonna try and pronounce it because I'll mess it up.
Yeah, we told him that earlier. He knows. He's
He
cool.
understands. Yep. AJ back in the saddle after taking a hiatus for a few years, like riding a bike, fighting the nerves, I'm sure. Trevor Rhodes drove all season with us last year.
Once you learn, you don't forget.
Simple seat time 370Z, not an S14. The S14 is V8 swapped, right? Do I remember correctly?
I think it is. It sounds like it.
I know it's back half, that's for sure.
Yes.
I will say the old fiberglass market has come very far
Has it?
in the last 5 years. Like these whole full quarter panel replacements and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Clamshells or whatever
So
they
we got
call
our
them.
one more time hanging out in the back there, but it looks like we are going to run this battle. All right. Arms are up, arms are down. Trevor Rhodes out front leading AJ. 370Z off the line. S14 entering together, still in outside zone number 1 in the lead. AJ not letting him run away into outside zone number 2. Small correction in the chase into that outside 3 touch and go. Oh, AJ loops it. Unfortunately, Trevor finishing strong into that inside clip, ringing it out all across the line. Let's watch it back here. Let's see what went wrong. Was he trying to play catch up?
That's a nice snap by the Z on that lead run. I think AJ was trying to do a little bit of catch up in the chase right here. He got himself kind of choked up, went to adjust, snapped too fast. I think he thought he might be tagging the back end of that Z when it came around. So he might have checked up, lost momentum, and then.
Well, we're going to get them flipped around. I mean, it's not over till it's over. There are a long list of things that could happen to change the course of this battle. So we got AJ out front in that S14, Trevor in chase in the 370Z.
Darian gets the go-ahead. Arms are up and arms are down. AJ's off the line. Z's off the line. AJ flicks left, flicks right. Comes in. My mistake there on the entry.
Small failure to launch.
Leaving quite a gap between the S14 and the Z. Now Z's having to play catch up, and AJ's really. I think he just skipped that entire inner clip completely.
He's just having fun.
He's having fun. Yeah, he's out there. You know, we're gonna have a good time.
Looks like he loaded the car up and didn't let go like he expected it to.
Yeah, he just didn't have any wheel speed to it.
Had to make a correction. So we'll get these guys around the start-finish line. Judges will come up with a decision.
Pulling back around here. What do y'all guys think in the chat? Do you like the front end of the S14 or the 370Z better? Myself, I like the one on the left. I like the style on the left.
Yep. Trevor gets the win.
Mr. Trevor Rhodes. That 370Z moving on. 2. Fuel Tech presents Linton Lucky's Southern
We got
National
our next
Motorsports
battle
Park.
on the line. Looks like Mr. Smith and Trevor Johnston. Trevor, right? Yep. In that new car, S550. Arms are up, arms are down. The Genesis out front. Filling outside zone number 2. Into outside 3, that touch and go. Both drivers in. Pouring on the throttle through that inside clip. Trevor smoking that inside clip, but finishing strong. In the drivers' meeting, the judges said that they would rather the drivers chase quarter panel and not doors through that inside clip to prevent themselves from getting choked up. So we'll have to see if that becomes a factor here. I think you can see the entry was a tad bit slower than Trevor was expecting, but he gets the car sideways and stays with him. Into outside zone number 2, both drivers filling outer 2. Transition timing looking pretty good into that touch and go, and right here into the inside clip, you can see Trevor pours on the power and almost runs himself out of real estate.
He really didn't want to hit that cone with that fresh paint job.
Oh, I know.
He really did not. I got word they got that car, stripped it down, and painted it first day.
That's what I heard too. Yeah, bought it, stripped it, painted it.
Crazy.
They're gonna flip it around. Trevor's out front in that S550.
Darian's scooting him up there. She said, "Sir, you need to come to this line right here."
Getting them squared away.
Lead car has to come to that line. Chase car can have stepped back and can leave before arms are dropped. But here we go. S550 down the straight. He is in that outside zone, making up some proximity.
Painting that outside zone in outside zone number 2. Into outside zone number 2. Pouring the power on into that inside clip. I mean, that was a solid lead run from the chase.
It was.
And this goes back to the chase sacrifices you have to make to maintain proximity. The entry was a little bit early, I would think, from Chase. But he's making the sacrifices to maintain proximity. Just got the word from the judges. They're going to re-chalk here.
I appreciate that this year. That's a change Joe said he was going to make last year. Was he was going to take the time to go out more often to chalk.
So we got these
chalk
guys
down the lines.
should be coming to the line. Yep, there we go. Maddie giving props where props are due. Judges will make a decision while we re-chalk here. We have one more battle after this, the one more time of Frankie Evans and Wade Smith to finish out top 32. So this is the last official battle, I guess last bracketed battle of top 32 before the one more time. See, we got a nice breeze. See the flags, nice breeze.
Yeah.
That's a necessity.
Uh-oh, decision's in.
And Trevor Johnson gets the win in that S550.
35 years old from Gainesville, Georgia. The car's pretty stock.
So we're going back here. We should have the one more time, Mr. Frankie Evans and Wade Smith. That was that E36 sedan and the... What are we pointing at?
Dickie. Dickie.
Oh, is he here?
Dickie has made it.
We have a guest.
We have a special guest, Mr.
Man.
Richard.
Who knows where he'll go? Is he going to go to the line like he normally would, or is he going to come see us?
What does he want to do?
I don't know. We'll see where he goes. I'm sure the drone will find him shortly. So we got a one more time battle coming up here. Again, huge shout out to Fuel Tech, title sponsor for round 1, lit and lucky here at Southern National Motorsports Park. Catch My Drift, Sofa King Awesome Series. For those that don't know, it's 4 rounds. Each round has $10,000 worth of payout, first place being $5,000, and it shrinks from there. Top 8 positions get paid. So if you show up and you come in 8th place, you take some cash home.
Take some cash home. I mean, hell.
You show up, you finish first, you take a big check home.
Yeah. Big old check.
Big old check. We're going to give that to somebody.
You take a green one home this year.
Yep.
Lit and lucky.
Lit and lucky. The checks are green. Got following the March theme.
If you notice down on the left-hand corner of your stream as you're watching here, you'll see all of our sponsors in Juku Racing as of right now.
Yep. Also including Stage Wheels, Driftaholic, Race Treads, OG Motorsports Park, BRS.
Shout out to Race Treads. They put me on their story earlier.
MBK Productions, keeping the live stream rolling, keeping us looking handsome and sounding good.
Always the MBK.
Nobody flies like they fly.
There he is.
What's up, big dog?
Mr. Richard.
Richard in the house, taking a hiatus from the grid. Ain't
Just
nothing
say
wrong
no
with
to
that.
Zog. What are you doing?
Are you gonna run down there and do some guest arm dropping?
I might do it for the final battle.
for the final battle. Might get crazy.
You want to sit down and talk? Here. Take my spot for a second. Sit here and talk. No. Come here. No, I got to go potty.
You got to sit in for him.
I got a potty.
We need a wingman.
I got a
Oh,
potty.
we don't know what's going on here. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, we got a guest star. Grid runner from last year.
And years before. What's up, guys? How we doing today?
I'm good. How are you, man? The weather is beautiful.
It is
I couldn't ask for anything different.
Beautiful day outside to be drifting.
Let me help you out here, sir.
Yeah, come on, go ahead.
Yeah. We'll wait for you.
Oh,
Somebody's getting paid
yeah.
today, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll patiently wait for you. So, like I
Yes.
said, weather's beautiful. Round one here.
Round one.
Yep, we're finishing out top 32. We got one more time.
Between Frankie and
Wade Smith.
Wade Smith. That was a good battle. I came in during that follow from Frankie.
I got Adam Rosette pulling out there. He's maybe jumping the gun here. That's our first battle at top 16. We do have a one more time we got to finish. So how have you been, my friend?
I've been good, man. Just busy. Busy, I'm sure, like everybody else. Work tends to take over life. So, how you doing, Joe?
Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
So let me ask you the question. The people want to know.
What's up?
Is there a drift car in your future? Or are you just happy hanging out?
I enjoy hanging out. I could see if my buddy old Cut Loose S15 decided to bring the S15 stateside, I'd go into debt for that.
Okay.
I'd go into debt for that.
I mean, that's a hell of a car.
Money permits, possibly
Well,
C6, you know.
I can see it. And that's why we work these Saturdays. We work that overtime.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we got our first top 16 battle warming up the tires. Sounds like we might have a delay in finishing out that top 32, but it was one of the last battles. So it should be all right. So our first battle at top 16 is going to be Cole Richards leading Adam Rosette.
This is going to be one heck of a battle. Both cars, LS powered. It's a symphony out there. I know you're partial to the SR20 gang.
SR20 till
Nothing
I die.
wong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Great motor when they don't throw rocker arms.
It's all,
But
there are no bad SR20s, only bad SR20 owners.
that is a fact.
However,
That is a
I
fact.
know you weren't here, but if you saw qualifying, Cole Richards put on a clinic for his
I
qualifying run.
do not doubt. He's rookie of the year. Was he not?
I believe he was.
Yeah.
So they're on the line. Cole Richards, number one qualifier, is going to lead first. First battle of top 16. Darian on grid there, waiting for the go-ahead from the judges. Adam Rozak, big motor V8 350Z. Both these cars making plenty of sauce, plenty of steam.
I can personally say that Adam Rozek has some accountability in my hearing loss. So,
Oh, yeah.
that car is rowdy.
It barks.
I think we're getting set to go.
Yep. She's maybe not.
Maybe.
I see Wade creeping over there on the side. That's that last battle of top 32.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get that right after this one here. I don't see Frankie pulling out on track yet.
Nope, do not see him.
I don't know if you saw
that refresh.
Yeah, I was getting ready to
That
say, I don't know if
refresh.
you saw the refresh, but that E36 is looking damn good.
It is something serious.
His spotter told me that they did all the work last year on the suspension and all the things to make it drive good. Now they wanted to make it look good.
You got to make the drift cars pretty.
And they succeeded. Definitely. Your drift car should look cool. It should be an extension of you.
Yes. But please focus on getting it right and drivable before you make it look pretty.
Got to allocate the funds appropriately.
Proper.
So we got, like I said, Cole Richards, number one qualifier. Adam Rozek, number 16 qualifier on the line. Darian checking in on the drivers. Arms are up, arms are down.
Here we go.
Rowing through the gears. Cole Richards out front. Initiates the outside zone. Filling outside zone number one. Press the outside zone number two. Filling up all the zone. Adam Rozek with a straighten in the chase.
I know he did.
Re-initiates.
Back in it. Oh.
Cole across that inside. Finishing strong. Adam finishing strong right behind him. The big challenge here now is not getting in his own head for Adam.
That's coming from somebody who used to compete. That's a lot easier said than done. I'm sure you know the same.
Absolutely. That's why I do not compete. So, but you and I both know we've watched plenty of battles together. It's not over till it's over.
No, it's
Anything could happen on the back half of this battle. We'll get these guys back to the line, get them flipped around. That'll be Adam out front, Cole and Chase. 2 V8 swapped, big motor cars, big power cars. Adam personally responsible for Richie's hearing loss.
Yes. Huh?
Arms are up, arms are down, they're off. Adam in the lead, rolling through the gears. Initiates to the outside zone number 1.
Respectable amount of space there.
Filling 1 into outside 2.
He's closing the gap for sure.
Cole knows all the chase here. Through the touch and go outer 3, pouring on the throttle, inside clip. Both these guys finishing strong. Cole delivering exactly what the judges asked for in that last straight.
Beautiful, beautiful chase by Cole Richards.
You know, I'm glad you're up here, man. The next few battles are gonna be heaters.
I actually was excited. I made sure today was comp day before I came down. Not that I didn't want to see everybody, but I definitely love the competitive nature of it, man.
So these guys are pulling up to the line. Down there with Maddie, waiting on a call from the judges. We'll get a yes and no, a go and no go. She's gonna give respect to both these drivers out here doing this thing, putting on a show.
And for all those
Mr. Cole Richards gets the win, moves on to the top 8.
For all those who haven't competed in something like this, I urge you to do it. It will humble you. It will push you to do better. It will show you your weak points, and it'll improve your passion for the sport.
So we're sticking in the top 16 here. I got Mr. Chad Campbell leading, number 8 seed. Joe Boosum, number 9 seed. That's a fixed roof coupe Corvette, leading Joe in that supercharged 350Z. Watching qualifying and top 32, Chad is on a rip this weekend.
Chad is a ripper, period.
In the outside zone number 1, filling that zone. Joe and Chase, not letting them run away.
No, he ain't letting him go, no.
Filling outside zone number 2, and then some into that outside 3 touch and go. Pouring on the power into that inside clip. And finishing strong. I mean, this is
both drivers finished strong.
no
Good runs
major
from both of them.
mistakes, no contact. This is the kind of run you want to see in a battle. I mean, nothing that would sway it either way here.
No, the entry was mirrored from both drivers. As soon as Chad initiated, so did Joe. It's really all you could ask for. That long sweeper at the end. I bet it's real fun for those big power cars.
Yeah, and it's definitely a challenge for the lower power guys. They gotta be on the right line if they're gonna have the sauce to make it through.
Yep, sure will.
So these guys are gonna get flipped around. Joe Boosum's gonna lead Chad Campbell in the chase. I don't know if he wants me to say it or not, but congratulations again to Chad on your engagement Friday night.
Heck yeah.
CMD was happy to be a part of that. So there they go, they're off. Joe Boosum out front. Enters in the outside zone. Chad right there with him. Filling outside zone number 1. Transitioning together into outside zone number 2.
Real deep in the zone.
Chad a little deep, but not letting Joe run away.
That's where that power comes into play. You can get a little deeper in the zone and not hurt you.
Man, I'm telling you,
That could be one more time.
we'll see. I mean, this is why I'm happy to not be a judge.
Yes.
Very similar runs. I think a little bit tighter proximity in Chad's chase.
Yes, I will agree there.
But transition timing and driving was very similar lead chase for these guys.
Very, very similar.
Looking out the window here, I can see that we have our top 32 one more time heading to the line. And we also have Chad and Joe pulling up the start-finish to have a winner. So we got Maddie giving the respects, waiting on a phone call, waiting on a message from the judges.
I'm slightly biased in this next battle, Albert. I can't lie to you.
I mean, you're allowed to be a little bit biased. You're not judging.
Well,
Drivers hugging each other here. They're hyped. You know they're pumped. Either way this goes, if you see these guys dapping each other up, hugging, high-fiving,
you know they're having a good time.
One more time. Judges call it one more time. Joe checking the tires, making sure he's got enough in the tank for another battle. So that's the first one more time of our top 16.
Here we'll finish out our top 32 once we get the heads up.
So Frankie Evans, 14 seed. Wade Smith, number 19 seed. So Frankie's going to lead first. These guys are running it back. They're each going to lead and each going to chase one time. Whole battle repeating all over again.
Todd just had a little PTSD of drone warfare just now.
Yeah, he's out here on the landing strip. He's not. They're coming and going, and he's having the time of his life.
And they're off.
Frankie out front, rolling the gears, enters into outside zone number 1.
He's all the way in.
Phil's outside zone number 1. Wade not letting him run away.
No, sir.
Into outside
Come on,
zone number
Frankie.
2. Frankie's in it.
He's feeling it. He's feeling the zone.
Wade making the necessary sacrifice to keep proximity. Frankie run a little wide.
Oh, we have contact.
Contact. Wade monster trucking over Frankie's front end right there.
We
Hopefully
have
everything's
some.
all right.
Is Vaughn getting here?
I don't know.
Oh my lord.
So we'll catch it back in the replay. Frankie did run a little wide outside, but he was pulling into that inside clip, putting the car where he needed to be.
It wasn't. It
I'm not
didn't look
sure.
intentional.
I'm not sure where Wade was going. Hopefully both cars are okay. We got technology now.
We got technology.
Yeah, you got a driver list, all their specs.
No power adders. Just LS53.
Yep. So
Very
these guys are sitting here. Maybe they were exchanging some words. Not sure if we got damage. Not sure.
We're gonna finish our first one more time in the top 16 first. It looks like.
I feel like I might have missed something here.
Yeah, I think we both did, bud.
Because
we're
Frankie and Wade got another half of their battle, but I'm not sure if both their cars were okay. So I think we're going to allow them some time to check that out. We got Chad Campbell and Mr. Joe Boosum on the line for their one more time. I think they might be a little bit early, but we'll make it work. Roll with the punches here.
That's what we do at CMD.
That's what we do, man. Doing it for the drivers, doing it for the people. Drivers are locked in, arms are up, arms are down.
And they're off.
Chad Campbell out front with the Corvette. Supercharged.
Chad is all the way in the zone. He's not holding back whatsoever.
Filling outside zone number 1 into outside zone number 2. Tires in outside zone number 2 heading towards that outside 3 touch and go. Joe not giving him any room, not letting him run away.
Or the angle on that FDF valve.
Both drivers finishing strong. I think they make pretty comparable power.
Yeah, it's not one running away from the other. If anything, possibly the vet might have a little bit more forward grip.
Yeah, but you know that we work hard to keep the layout equalizing because there's lots of power discrepancies in the field here.
And if you can see in the beginning of the last sweeper, that's where the lower power cars, from my observing, have the chance to catch up before that big sweeper. And let's finish the second half of that battle.
So we got them flipped around, heading back to the line. So this is the first one more time at top 16. Joe Boosum leading Chad Campbell. Supercharged 350Z, fixed roof coupe Corvette. Waiting on the green light.
Look like Darian's ready to throw her hands up any second now.
Waiting on a call from the judges.
Man, again, I'd touch on your point. I would hate to be a judge.
Yeah.
It is hard.
Every event, I feel that way. Arms are up, arms are down, drivers are off. Supercharged 350Z, Joe Boosum out front. Chad Campbell
Initiation, in the zone all the way. It's like you said, it's a mirrored run almost.
These transition timing is on point.
Oh, Chad a little deep there.
He was, but his transition timing is great, and he sucks
he
right
has
back
that power.
into the pocket. I mean, do we get a decision here? Do we see it one more time?
I'm gonna go ahead and say they're going another time possibly.
Back to back on the one more times. At this rate, we're gonna be here all night.
Well, I don't have a bedtime.
That's true. You are an adult. That's the problem, though. Is as an adult, you have adult money.
Yeah.
And I know how you spend it, and I spend it the same way. We are the problem.
Yes.
We are our problem.
Yes.
Yeah. So we got Chad Campbell, Joe Boosum up here on start-finish line. Maddie giving the props where it's due.
You're a beautiful man. You know that.
Talk about that handsome guy, right?
I am.
Yeah. They're out of the car again. You know they're excited. They're both pumped.
Those great battles.
Dap and a hug, you know.
The first and this one more time were great battles.
Either way this goes, these fellas right here are pumped. They're having a good weekend. And I wouldn't be surprised if they get laps tomorrow.
Oh, I know it will.
Tomorrow, just for those of you guys at home, Sunday Funday. We have some drivers that didn't compete today driving. All the drivers that drove today are welcome to drive tomorrow. Nothing but jamming with the boys.
Yep.
And girls.
Always good times here at Catch My Drift.
Maddie waiting on the call. Judges
I'm
deliberating.
eager to hear it.
I can hear what they're yapping. I can't hear what they're saying, but it's not an easy decision.
It's going to be close. It's going to be real close.
I can see that both these guys are on edge right here.
Yeah.
Joe's trying to play it cool, but you know he wants to know. Chad is down there stressing. I see him pacing, leaning, rocking back and forth.
They need some words. They need
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
He's like, I gotta know.
Judges are doing their thing, whatever that means. I don't know if that's math and numbers or shapes and colors.
I'm not good at any of that, so.
You're doing okay though, bud. That's all that matters.
Well, I can wipe my own butt, so.
Keep it family friendly.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Yep. But
I'm a big boy.
you're a big boy. Yep. I know you work hard at work. I know you make your own money.
I was using the Big Daddy reference. You didn't get it.
I know where you were going.
No, you didn't.
We already talked about it one more time again.
I told you.
We're gonna run it back, I guess.
I told you.
Double one more time. I mean, at what point do we call? Like, is there sudden death?
We're gonna finish our one more time with Frankie.
Yep. So this is the second half of the one more time battle of Wade Smith and Frankie Evans. This is the last battle of top 32. We got kind of like a mix and mash going here between finishing top 32 and getting into top 16, just to keep it rolling so these guys have time to get fresh tires, fresh fuel, fresh mind before we jump into there one more time. Arms are out, arms are up, arms are down. Oh, just kidding. It was a trick.
Arms are all
joke.
around.
It was a joke.
She was actually doing the YMCA.
It was a test.
She had to make sure that they were ready.
Yeah, getting it locked in. Drivers are ready. Arms are up. Arms are down. Wade Smith out front. Frankie Evans in the chase. VAZ. Stock issue 36. No power adders. Neither of these guys. Frankie all about that momentum, but not letting Wade run away. Wade running down a seriously good lead line, filling those outside zones. Frankie getting a little deep into outer three.
Oh.
Straightens up in the chase. Reinitiates. Not what we wanted to see.
Well, if we look at it from both runs, it truly could go either way.
There was contact in the first run and a straighten in the chase in the second run. We can watch it here in the replay. It looks like right here, Frankie runs a little wide, loses that momentum.
I think he had too much momentum.
Right, and he had to stop. He had to get out of it. Props to both these guys. They're going to wrap around here to the start-finish line with Maddie, waiting on a call from the judges.
I say one more time, I want to see a battle. I don't want to see anybody win by mistakes.
Right, I want to see it
I
come
wanna
down
see
to the
everything
driver,
earned.
no whammies.
No. You got to earn your W's.
Earn the dub.
But if Frankie gets the win, it's okay. Just saying.
We understand your bias. The views of Richie do not reflect the views of Catch My Drift or Albert or Todd.
No, do not hold them accountable for my views. Protest.
Oh, judges are deliberating, asking for footage from previous runs. So, looks like there's some more deliberation that has to happen. Yeah, so it looks like the judges are looking to review the run where contact was made. Again, that's not my responsibility.
Yes. I am not fit for that type of job.
No, sir, me either. Too much pressure.
Way too much pressure.
I mean, realistically,
You can't please everyone.
I get to hang out with my boy Todd and occasionally you.
Yeah.
We sit here and we yap.
Yeah.
We do some yapping about the sport that we love.
I will tell you what, Frankie's car, that refresh.
So, definitely, Frankie put some effort into that refresh, and I know that that's a new car, I believe, for Wade.
Yeah, I believe so. A couple of guys this season have new setups.
Yep. I know there was, who was it? Was it Trevor Rhodes.
Yeah, I think Trevor Johnstone.
Yep, he's got the S550 now.
Yes, and he
Picked
had
up the new car,
the
yep.
S13 last season.
Yep, the green one.
Yep.
Love to see a good winter refresh.
Oh yeah.
Spend a little time in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Speaking of winter refresh,
Huh?
where's yours?
At the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, getting refreshed.
Getting refreshed. It's springtime, bud.
I'm a little late. I'm a
It's
little
okay.
lazy.
Better late than never.
I drove a little too long into the winter.
Well,
That's what got me is I didn't stop driving early enough. I drove too long.
what are you
and,
gonna do?
Fix it now.
Exactly.
So I got the S13's at home in pieces. A bunch of parts are at paint. A bunch of parts are pulled apart. Got some shiny bits I'm putting on.
Some shiny bits and bobs.
Yep, because I like shiny things.
I know, dude. Chrome will get you home.
I'm a sucker for chrome. So I got
You ain't the only
my
one.
man James Carper, LSP Polishing.
I
in
know the
Pennsylvania.
man.
Yep, he hooked it up with some things.
Car Shop Karoshi.
Car Shop Kuroshi guy, yep.
Yes,
The
sir.
guy that most notably just cut the roof off of his S13. Chop top.
What?
Yeah, full hot rod.
Fu-
Cut like 4 inches out of the roof, or 3 inches out of the roof.
So you're telling me he chop topped an S13?
Yes, he did.
By golly.
Now, is he going to paint it and finish it? And you paint it and it look good? Yes. Is it going to run and drive? Well, we don't know. It's James.
Yes. It
So-
will be low though.
Oh, yeah. It's in the
It
ground.
will be low.
He's dedicated.
He is not a weekend warrior when it comes to
So
being
drivers are still deliberating. Looks like I think we might get a call. One more time again. We're running it back.
low. That's gonna be a good one. Both of them. Say what? Yeah,
I mean, love good drifting.
you got to.
So we're gonna give these guys, and hopefully they got the fuel and the tire they need to run it back. We're just in a continuous loop of one more times right now.
This is a
So-
alternate timeline where it never ends.
Shortly after the post-qualifying drivers meeting, I had a driver ask how fast we were going to roll through top 32, and I said it depends on one more times, and here we are in the
Well,
one more time loop.
You know, if anything, they can look at it as the drivers as more seat time
That's it, seat time.
and
So
more
looks,
quality seat time.
looks like I can see Mr. Frankie Evans and Wade pulling off track, going to get some fresh fuel, some fresh tires. Oh, I see Todd is back, and he's got a giant check.
Whose name's going to be right there?
Your guess is as good as mine, and truthfully, it could be anybody in the top 16 could
We've-
get this check.
We've seen it last year. We've seen big time upsets.
Yep, we got
Big time.
Max Seabears here in his G35, always online. We got
Yes.
Cole Richards shredding, Jonathan Darren shredding, Taylor Hall shredding, Andy Wright shredding. I mean, everybody.
Andy's been killing it here in this the beginning of the season.
There's not a driver on this top 32 bracket that hasn't been shredding all day.
Yeah. Quite a few of them are winning consistently.
So still got these guys. Unfortunately, maybe iced them out a little bit. But
Yeah,
they'll
I
be all
think
right.
so. They might have to scrub back in.
Yeah, or they'll send it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Chad Campbell leading, higher seed. There
All
we
right,
go.
here we go.
Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off. Chad Campbell out front in that fixed roof coupe. Joe Booster on the line. That thing right there. Into outside zone number 2. Joe mirroring transition timing.
Oh, they're a little shallow in the zone there.
In outside zone number 2. But it's okay. Out to the touch and go.
Touch and
Little
go,
wide to the
perfect.
touch and go, heading out to that inside clip. Pouring on the throttle, finishing strong. Joe not letting him run away.
No, sir. That 350Z, it packs a punch, man. That supercharger really, really wakes it up.
Yeah, we have Joe and Nate Duffy, both supercharged Z's. Both of them are no slouch.
No, not at all.
So these guys will give the old wrap around. They'll get them flipped around, and we'll see Joe out front in that Z and Chad in the Corvette giving chase. Darian patiently waiting. Locked in, baby.
We're chilling, dude. You're done now. You're fired, dude.
It sounds like Richie's trying to fire. Hey, you
This
do
is
know-
hijack now.
You do know you got to be here for every event if you're gonna fire him.
No, you're not fired, man.
Oh, okay, all right. You're rehired. You're rehired.
I have commitment problems.
Arms are up, arms are down. Joe Boosted out front, supercharged Z.
Here we go, Joe entering.
Chad Kidwin chase, Joe filling out outside zone number 1. Chad right there with him, not letting him run away. Transition timing on point from both these guys.
They are
Into
very
outside zones
consistent.
number 2. Ooh, almost running himself out of room, but Chad hangs on there through the touch and go. Heading towards that inside clip. Both drivers pouring on the throttle and finishing strong.
It seems to be that.
One more time?
No, I don't think so. I think we might get a decision here. Do I know which way it's going to go? No idea. It's been consistent driving from both of these guys.
So truthfully, right, I'm stoked for these guys either way because they're having a blast.
If you look right for the transition before the touch and go, that's where everybody seems to be binding up,
Choking up.
and chase.
So here's the thing though, right? Whoever wins this has to battle a number 1 qualifier for Richards.
That's not going to be a good time.
That's going to be a challenge in itself.
Yes.
So we got Maddie down here with both these guys waiting on a call from the judges. We got Frank, Frankie Evans. Nope, just kidding, I lied.
That
That's
is Andy Wright. And who do we have here in this G35?
That is, looks like Max Seabear. Is it the sedan?
Yes, sir. The white one?
Is it a sedan or a coupe?
Yes, white sedan.
That would be Max Seabear.
All right.
So both these drivers are out of their cars again, dapping each other up, both excited, both ready for a decision.
I believe.
And
Joe
Joe Busso
Buzzo
gets the win. That's Boosie, but I'll take it.
It works.
It does.
It works.
After a great series of one more times.
He does have a battle ahead of him.
Yes, he does. So we got Andy Wright, Max Seabear on the line. Andy Wright is your number 4 qualifier, had a bye in top 32. Max C driving that. Arms are out, arms are up, arms are down. Andy Wright out front. Initiating. Max had a horsepower discrepancy, but he's not letting Andy run away from him. They're both filling outside zone number 2.
Andy's all the way in front.
Andy's on a rip of a lead, but Max is not letting it go easy.
No, sir. Yes, sir.
So how do you feel, Richie? 4-door coupe G35.
Oh, 4-door all day long.
4-door sedan is life, huh?
Sedan, because if you're going to get a coupe G35, you should have got a 350Z. I hate to tell you.
Hot take from Richie in the booth right here. Once again, just a reminder, the opinions of Richie are not the opinions of CMD or
No, they're
of
not.
Albert or Todd on the live stream. It's all about the fine print, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Just remember, guys, never lose your smile.
So we're going to flip them around here. We got Max C out front leading Andy Wright. That's going to be – so here's the thing. The challenge now for Andy Wright is to keep that E36 in drift and back down behind that stockish G35.
Knowing Andy, he is going to put it all out there. He is not going to be reserved at all. He's going for the win, Al.
Oh, yeah. He's ready. He's hungry. I mean, he had a great season last year. He was constantly in the top 8, top 4. He's ready for some podium action. They enter. Max filling all of outside zone number 1. Andy right there with him, transition to outside zone number 2. Max
All
deep
the way
in
in the
outside
zone.
zone number 2. Right here, neither driver getting bounded up.
Ooh, little contact.
Little contact, little push from Andy there. Both drivers staying in it. Andy doing exactly what the judges asked for. In the
Great
driver's
driving.
meeting, the judges said, coming from the touch and go to inside clip, run the quarter panel, not the door. Don't choke yourself out. And Andy did exactly that.
You couldn't
Max-
ask for a better chase, honestly.
No, but with it, you can't have a good chase without a phenomenal lead.
You're
and Max is
100%
laying it
correct.
down here. He has been running consistently the same run all through practice and qualifying.
Yes.
I mean, this is
Yes.
what we want to see. This is why we come to drift events, why we drive for runs like that.
Todd is hot and bothered right now by that run.
I knew he was going to be hyped up. I'm hyped up.
We got Cody Doyle, and who else is that?
Looks like Andy Wright gets the win.
Good driving, Andy. That was truly a good battle.
So we got JC and Cody Doyle on the line. JC in that V8 S14. Cody Doyle in that V8 supercharged S13 hatch. We got both the S14 front ends on the line right here. Cody, the 21 qualifier. JC was our number 5 qualifier. So S14 is going to lead first on that right side of your screen. Waiting for the green.
Little Zanky and kooky action. Huh?
Yeah, got a little bit of both. Little Zenky, little Koki. Once again, Lit and Lucky, our March event sponsor, top sponsor, Fuel Tech. Doing good? Waiting on a green light from the judges. Once again, special thanks to Race Treads, Driftaholics, Stage Wheels, Fuel Tech, Silver Suspension, KBD, Injuku Racing, OG Motorsports Park. All these guys are the reason that these events can happen. Again, thank you to Joe G. Without him, CMD doesn't happen. That's the heart and soul of CMD. And they're off. Arms are up. Arms are down. JC out front in that S14. Both drivers in there. He's still there.
All the way.
JC
Absolutely ripping it.
Filling outside zone number 2. Cody Doyle playing a little bit of catch up, but he's not letting him run away. Consistent proximity throughout this run.
Look, this is a bit of an odd run for Cody Doyle. I don't think I've ever seen him be that reserved.
I agree with you. I mean, he was a podium finisher multiple times last season, always pushing himself and the car. Seems like he might have been holding back a little bit.
I wouldn't go that far, but it definitely was not normal behavior.
I know I talked to him earlier. He said the car was a little bit down on power. They needed to make some changes that they didn't have time to get into. So I know he's a little down on power for that supercharged application.
Usually that car is shred.
Another addition to the hearing loss platform.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So we got him flipped around. Cody Doyle out front leading. JC in that S14.
It should be a good battle. Hopefully this is Cody of usual.
Into outside zone number 1, still in that transition over that small elevation change into outside zone number 2.
Is that a little straight?
We'll have to catch it in the replay. Going into the touch and go, small sacrifice from JC in the chase to maintain proximity. Cody running a little wide on that inside clip and finishing strong.
Good driving by both guys, but definitely not the Cody Doyle I'm used to seeing.
Maybe a small bobble over the.
No. It was before that. It was before the touching.
Seems solid to me.
Yeah, it looks solid from that angle.
So we'll get these guys up on the line, get their props from Miss Maddie there, and wait for a quick decision from the judges.
It's always bad to see when a good driver is having mechanical issues that holds them back from being 100%.
And it looks like JC gets the win. So we're working our way through our top 4 battles here. We're going to have Cole Richards and Joe Boosum, and Andy Wright and JC are going to be the first of our top 8 battles. Sorry about that. So are we getting into a one? Nope, we're continuing on with top 16. So we have Taylor Hall and Nate Roberts. Taylor Hall driving that C6 Vet Carlo. Nate Roberts, the VR30 Swap 350Z. Welcome back, my friend.
I'm back, baby.
It's good to have you back.
Took a breather.
Thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you.
Always a pleasure to have Richard.
I expect to see you down on grid at some point today.
Because if we do, we'll commentate it and they'll show you. You're going to be a traveling man today. We look celeb arm drop. Whoa, hey, shoot. Don't try to have a good time, baby.
So we got Mr. Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall putting heat in them things. Nate Roberts right there behind him coming to the line.
I'm good.
Let's go do some top 16 interviews.
You can definitely do some interviews, Sauce. Yeah, talk to the boss. Talk to the boss.
He's motivated now.
And he's gone. Oh, he's gone. All right. So we got, like I said, Taylor Hall, number 2 qualifier, Nate Richards, number 15 qualifier, Vet Carlos, C6 Vet with a Monte Carlo body, VR30 swap 350Z. Arms are out, arms are up, and we're off, rolling through the gears. Taylor Hall out front, initiates an outside zone number 1.
Luckily for Nate Roberts, he knows he can throw that car in there with confidence. Wrapping around here to out of zone 2. That Vet Carlo really, Taylor Hall's putting it everywhere it needs to be. Unfortunately, Nate checks himself up and overrose going into that touch and go.
Small loop in the chase. I mean, he was pushing.
Do you think it was blinded by smoke?
No, I think he was pushing because you have to. I mean, look at what you're chasing.
Yeah.
Good power, good grip. It's a Corvette.
Yeah. It's a Corvette, folks, for you if you don't know, with a Monte Carlo body on top of it.
You got the stream up still?
Oh, yeah. Pull that jank back up.
Pull the stream back up. So we got the drivers flipped around here. Nate Roberts out front. And I mean, I never thought that I would say this, but Nate Roberts at the horsepower discrepancy. The challenge is on Taylor Hall to keep that thing back down. He's got to keep it in drift and under control behind Nate Roberts. Darian getting the call. Arms are out, arms are up, arms are down, and they're off. Nate blowing the tires off the bars. Enters in the outside turn 1.
Taylor Hall really lunging in to close that gap right behind Nate.
Just shallow on outside zone number 2. Taylor Hall giving him a respectful distance. He knows he doesn't have to push super hard in the chase. Don't have to take unnecessary risks.
He doesn't want to choke himself too much.
That's the play.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had to sneeze. Wow. Taylor Hall, it shows his professional driving. He is a professional driver, and it shows.
So they're up here on the start-finish line, getting their props from Miss Maddie, waiting on a decision from the judges.
Is she going to go left or is she going to go right? Joe coming down through there to congratulate Mr. Nate on a good
Richie.
time. Oh, that was Richie.
Yeah, he's heading down there
Oh, okay.
to be a menace.
Richie's going to be a menace. I thought that was not even him.
Arms are up, and it looks like Taylor Hall gets the win, moving on to the top 8. Nate giving it the beans.
Nate, yeah, that aggressive peel off. A little anger in there. Upset with himself.
Just likes the way that thing sounds.
Could be. Proud of it.
We got CMD's Ethan Zichikoff and James Atkins, your neighbor.
Uh-oh.
Getting ready to go to battle. James Atkins, number 7 seed. Ethan, number 10 seed. So James will lead first in that small block Ford powered E46.
Went downstairs and got me a coffee.
A coffee.
Have me a coffee.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. You see, look at the flags. I can see the camera shaking a little bit. Yeah, the wind is really blowing. Which, for those of you that don't know, we're in an oval track. It is a bowl. We need the wind a little bit to clear the smoke out, but a lot of it might be a problem.
Yeah. Like the tree line out here in front of us, these pine trees are really swaying. Gotta love a good breeze though. Nice 68-degree day.
If you look closely, you can see the pollen blowing off the trees.
It's all, yeah, I can feel it in my head.
It is that time of year.
Yeah, that's why my throat's itchy. Should have got a Claritin.
So we got Ethan on the
Guy
line.
Atkins.
No, it's James Atkins.
Ah, that was a good one. I like
He's
that one.
sitting at the back. Ethan on the line. Ethan calling Darian over. Interesting. So we have some unfinished one more times. We have one more time of Frankie Evans and Wade Smith still to wrap up, which we have to finish before our next battle.
Raise that up just a little bit.
Louder?
because it was just down here when you were sitting forward.
Talk louder, I. All right.
I heard something fire up. Oh, that was Jonathan Darren probably sitting down there at start finish line. He must be coming up here soon.
So he will battle the winner of the Frankie Evans Wade Smith one more time, which we have yet to finish. Ethan's still sitting on the line. James Atkins in the back of the burnout box.
I got to watch those battles when I was taking my little break there outside. Went and stood by the fence, watched a few battles. Got to take in the smells. I love that part.
The race gas or
Yeah.
the rubber?
Yes.
Yes, love it all.
Love it all.
You and me both, my friend.
Yep. Did you get you got your bologna sandwich?
Oh, absolutely.
Crispy edges?
Got my bologna sandwich with crispy edges, add cheese, and they had spicy mustard down there, so I put that on there. Do recommend.
Yes. Big selective curveball. Mr. Nairn there in the background rolling through. James Atkins sitting there idling. Maybe, probably not. Idling, as I'm just saying, is just hanging out. Ethan hanging out. I wonder if he's got AC in that car.
Well, it's a 350Z with a VQ, so I would assume he does.
Could be.
Because it's pretty safe to assume in 2025 that if it's a stock motor Z, it's got AC.
That's awesome. I drove a Z not too long ago that had AC. It was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Never driven a drift car that
had
AC.
You did have an interesting weekend a few weekends ago.
Yeah.
You got to drive a bunch of cars you never driven before.
Yeah, I drove a 350Z, which was extremely fun. I could see why those cars could be.
And you drove a rotary RX-7 FC.
Two rotary R, yeah, two FCs.
Yep, two FCs.
Yeah, two FCs with
13 Bs.
13 Bs, but two totally different angle kits.
Yep.
So I got to feel the rear ends of the cars felt the same, but steering each car, one was like mine with FDF, where you could feel it and maneuver it and have input here and there, where the other one had more of a Mustang feeling electric suspension. It's the steering, I apologize. And you had to always be making those minute adjustments. And as soon as you let go of the steering wheel, it was a wrap. It was around.
It was taking you for a ride.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as, like, if you're going to angle and you lifted, she was going around backwards. It was fun.
The word that I got from the judges here is that we may have a protest. I'm unsure of who or what the protest was, but we want to get that sorted before we move on through the bracket. If you move past that, so you got to get that sorted before we can move on. So that's what we're doing right now. We're sorting through this protest.
He's protesting.
Sure.
I saw him come up here.
100P?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I want to wait till I get
Yeah.
confirmation.
We might, yeah. But he's the only one I've seen come up here.
All right. Looks like we got Ethan backing off the line.
I believe our question will be answered shortly, and then we can let everyone know that's wondering at home what we're talking about.
Don't worry. When we know, you'll know.
Yes. We just don't want to put false information out there. We don't want to be asking all the questions.
We don't want to come to you guys as viewers with questions. We want to come to you with answers.
Yeah. We want to come to you with facts.
Only facts.
Like, what's that dude's name? Tucker Carlson.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't watch the news.
Me either.
I don't believe in it.
Again, huge shout out to MBK for the live stream, for the piloting of the drones.
These
for
guys have just
replays, everything.
Flopping batteries, putting masks on, earbuds in, earbuds out, moving here, moving there. I don't think they've stopped doing anything. Y'all can't see them. I wish I had a mirror. I'd hold it up just like this right here so y'all see them in the background moving around like a bunch of ants over here. It's wild.
Again, like I said earlier, there's way more to it than what people see. Huge shout out to everyone that's here helping, MBK, all the guys on the track working, the guys refreshing the lines on the track, Darian on the grid, Maddie on start-finish line.
Southern National Motorsports Park concession stand workers.
Yep.
Lady down there's a
all the
sweetheart.
bologna sandwiches.
I got me a breakfast burrito this morning. I said, give her the touch. She said, how much cheese you want, sweetheart? I said,
she called
I
you
said,
sweetheart. That's how you know
I
it's
said,
good.
Mama, give it. I said, I want it, melt that stuff. It was the best, yeah. And then she gave me, I was like, yeah, hot sauce. yanked this big half-gallon thing of hot sauce out, poured me some in a cup, and I said, it's going to be the best freaking breakfast burrito I've ever had in my life.
I don't care what anybody says. Racetrack food at Southern National never disappoints.
It's not. Here in general, it never disappoints. Being here just is awesome.
Yep, it's a good time. Every
Even coming
time.
here for circle track racing. Great time.
We should come to the turkey shootout this year.
The Thanksgiving National, or
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
yeah,
the Thanksgiving
turkey,
Classic.
Is it Thanksgiving Classic?
Yeah, it's right over there.
Yeah.
I came 2 years ago. Fantastic time.
I
Real
do
fast cars.
like some circle track racing.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get angry, they fight in the pits. It's real good.
Real fun to watch.
Quality entertainment.
Yes. It's a lot like wrestling, but it's not fake.
All right. So looking at our grid here, I see Cole Richards, I see Joe Boosum, I see Jonathan Darren, Wade Smith, and Frankie Evans sitting there all ready to go. We got Ethan Zitrikoff and James Atkins in the burnout box ready for their battle, waiting on a decision to be made. We couldn't have asked for a better day.
We could not have. You want to? I see Andy Wright coming down the back over there in the gravel. So we must be having a rerun of Mr. Andy Wright.
Are they running it back? Do we have a decision?
Or Andy Wright might be coming for his next battle. See, we have so many ifs, ands, or buts. I'm so unsure. In the meantime, you want to do some hypothetical situations?
All right, well, let's hear it. What you
I
got?
don't know. Just pull something. I'm gonna run with it.
Run with it. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
All
Give
right.
me some kind of situation.
You can only have one car to drift and drive to work for the rest of forever. You can only drive one thing. You got to drive it to the track. You got to drive it home. You got to drive it to work. You can drift it. You can do whatever you want with it. What is it going to be? And if you're in the chat, watching the live stream, same question goes to you. You get one car the rest of your life to do everything you need to do. What is it?
Dodge Magnum with a Hellcat and a dog box.
Dodge Magnum Hellcat dog box. I mean, it holds all your stuff.
Right, it was either that or an E46 wagon.
I mean,
But like, if you're gonna give me the chance to have anything I want, bro, give me a Hellcat motor and a Dodge Magnum. The nice fender deals. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I've been real curious about why Hellcat motors aren't used in more drift cars. If they make 700 horsepower out of the box, stock,
Who cares what they weigh?
you just slap that thing in there and let it ride.
Yeah, it's got to be a weight thing. It's got to weigh
They are-
7,000 pounds.
And they're huge.
Yeah, because it's overhead cams, right?
Yeah.
Got faux
I think
cams
so.
in it. We don't need faux bump sticks. We just need one bump stick.
All right, if you say so. I got two of them things. 2 cams.
Oh. Okay.
SR20,
I see. Yeah.
SR20
I
versus
see
the
your
world,
gesture
baby.
now. I see
Yep.
your gesture now.
You want to know what I'd have?
What's that?
S13.
Would you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's not shocking. It's not. It is.
Well, I would say like I'm torn between like an S13 or an S15, but an S13 at least I can get parts for, like doors, windshields, glass.
You can't do that for an S15 right now.
Not without ordering it and shipping it. So that's the thing. But like I could have a little tow hitch, a little trailer.
Commercial.
Well, we're gonna get this contest here situated. We got all the guys on grid standing by for what the judges decide to do. We're gonna cut to a quick commercial break.
Gonna
and we'll
freshen
be
up
right
the track.
back.
Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance with integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net. Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance with integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net.
Have you ever wanted to rent a racetrack or get tons of seat time? Then you found it at Off Grid Motorsports Park. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event. Looking to take your driving to the next level? KBD body kits are built for drifters from grassroots to pro. Their kits are made from the most durable polyurethane material and withstand the toughest impacts and keep your whip looking good. And the best part? They back their kits with a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, they've got you covered. Trust KBD body kits for performance, durability, and peace of mind every time you push your car to the next level. CMD is proud to have KBD sponsor this event.
Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance with integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net. Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance. With integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net. Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance. With integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net. Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance. With integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net. Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in automotive electronics. At Fuel Tech, we don't just create products. We are fueling the future of engine performance. With integrity, expertise, and an unwavering dedication to our customers' success. From weekend warriors at grassroots events to the elite pros in Formula Drift, Fuel Tech delivers the power and control you need to dominate on the track. Learn more about what Fuel Tech has to offer at www.fueltech.net. Take your drift build to the next level with Fuel Tech. ECUs, high-performance fuel injectors, sensors, and conditioners are just a few of Fuel Tech's products that are pushing the boundaries of innovation and performance in...
All right, we're back. So at this time, there was a protest, and all decisions stand. So protest.
Nothing has changed.
No changes. They reviewed all the footage. Judges' decision stands. Everybody's happy. We're getting back to the battles, and it looks like we got Frankie Evans and Wade Smith warming them up. Going to finish the...
One more time.
One more time.
Is it the third one more time?
Third one more time.
Wow.
Well, third run at it. They've had two one more times.
Consistency is all that means.
Yep, so if we saw the last one, they had a straighten on one and then contact on the lead, on Frankie's lead. So, drivers are on the line. Darian waiting on a call from the judges.
I was able to utilize that break.
To get snacky snack?
Eat the rest of my candy bar. Real excited about
Didn't
that.
bring me a candy bar.
Real
That's
excited.
crazy.
Well, I only had half.
That's
of
crazy.
what was left.
It's fine. No, it's cool.
Darian looks like she's in a position.
To send
She's
some
not.
cars?
I thought she was ready to
Nope.
go. She's not.
Bamboozled you.
She got me. Wade Smith, 40 years old from Concord, North Carolina, NASCAR capital, huh?
Piloting the 350Z 53 LS.
No power adders. He must be proud of that. He don't need them. He's like me. He's like, I'm just
Just a motor.
400 horsepower, good foot.
Good foot. You ain't lying. Frankie Evans driving that E36 stock motor, M50, I believe. From your back. From
Darian down there real picky about where that lead driver lines up. She says, no, sir, you ain't getting them 3 inches. You better back up. Ain't going to happen today. Real particular down there.
No freebies.
Leave it to a woman. I'm kidding. Don't come for me.
Remember, the opinions of Todd are not the opinions of CMD.
Yeah. Not all jokes are
So
serious.
Frankie, arms are up, arms are down. Frankie Evans out front in the lead. We're pulling off the line here, rolling through the gears. Entering into outside zone number 1. Frankie filling that zone. Wade Smith and Chase not letting him run away. Frankie into outside zone number 2, filling the whole thing out to outside 3, the touch and go. He touches and then they go. Wade is not letting him get any space through that inside clip. Wade kind of shortening, cutting the course there.
Wade came up real shallow there.
That might be a hit for Wade. The judges are specifically looking for drivers to basically pace the quarter panel of the lead car, not the door through that section. So we'll have to watch it back here in the replay. He does start to fall back, but gets pinches himself off.
And not to interrupt you, but it does, like, they want, the judges want to see you all treat this as, the drivers treat this as a road course, as in, like, those exterior chalk lines. They don't want to see you go past those, whether it be outside clips, inside clips. So I feel as if they may take this last portion of this run, which is right here. I feel like they're going to have to take that into consideration because it is.
If we're treating, if that was a road course, you'd be off in the grass.
You're jumping in the dirt.
You'd be mowing the grass.
Yeah, yeah. You're over there in Jurassic Park.
So we'll get them flipped around here on the line. Wade Evans in the lead. Frankie Evans in the... Wade Evans, jeez. Wade Smith in the lead. Frankie Evans in the chase.
Doubling down on
Arms are up, arms are down. Wade out front.
Wade's going to send it down straight here. Wade's going to flick it in. Doing it with a handbrake drag out the outer zone 1. Frankie wouldn't have to close that gap. He does. He really dives in there to outside zone 2, trying to lay down that power to close that gap. Let's see if he makes a dive right here. He's really trying to just match that angle, not go off here. Comes around, wraps around the finish line.
Don't
Nice lead run by Wade here.
And don't forget, the winner of this battle goes on to battle our number 3 seed, Jonathan Nairn, runner-up of last year's series.
Who was the runner-up?
Jonathan Nairn.
That's right. He's coming up next.
Nope.
No.
Wrong.
I didn't hear what you said.
Ethan Zitrikoff and James Atkins are going to battle next. These guys should be pulling up the start-finish line. We should get a answer from our judges. Let's see if a decision is made and we can end the one more time streak.
I think, unfortunately, they're going to have to weigh those 3, if not 4 tires off for Wade in the chase, unfortunately.
So the drivers are down there at the start-finish line.
Waiting on a decision. Are we going to go left for Wade? Or are we going to go right for Frankie Evans? We don't know.
Both those cars are looking pretty good.
If I were to be driving a Seto Corsa right now, I would go E36. That is a solid-looking car. I love a good car look that's like purposeful. All these cars are blank canvases to match every driver's personality. That's what I appreciate about drifting. It's so diverse and versatile. You got all kinds and sorts of different people that come out here with decisions in. What do we got, folks?
Frankie Evans gets the win.
Evans gets the W.
props to both these guys for going rounds with each other.
Yeah.
In back-to-back one more times.
Them boys going to be able to look back at that and go, man, that was a good time.
Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are getting laps tomorrow.
You know what?
Or tonight.
They might pop back out here and he say, hey, buddy, I'm going to run you one more time. Let's see if you go 2-0 or if we match this up 1-1. They might come out here and have a little grudge match later.
Yeah, so that finishes the top 16. We're back in the that finishes top 32. And we are back in the top 16 battles trying to finish this out. We got your neighbor, James Atkins, small block Ford, E30, E46.
Darian backing him up.
Like you said, hey, look, she's got a tough job keeping that grid squared away.
Yeah.
Bunch of guys ready to do laps.
There's a line, and you will not cross it. Arms are up, arms are down. James Atkins in the lead. 350Z in the chase. James Atkins flicks it in that first outside zone. Really playing that outside chalk line with that rear tire. Rotates around over the bump. Really good chase here. Really good lead, though. It takes both. James Atkins wraps it around to the touch and go. Hits it and quits it. Lays that power down. Coming through that last inner clip.
Right there, you can see the power discrepancy coming out of that touch and go.
Yeah, that really acceleration.
I will say, a great lead run, but in the chase, watch the transition timing. Every transition that James makes, Ethan is right there with him. Despite the power discrepancy, Ethan is making the necessary sacrifices to keep within good proximity of James up until they pour the power on here at the inside clip.
Ethan, I apologize. I was in the middle of that, and I was drawing for his name. Ethan. I was searching for it. It was in my soul. I had it. I just could not spit it out, so I had to.
So they're going to flip it and reverse it. Ethan's out front.
Did you just quote Missy Elliott?
I did.
Put your thing down, put it in reverse.
Yep. So that's Ethan out front, James Atkins in the chase, Nismo 350Z, small block Ford powered E46. Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off. Rolling through the gears. Ethan enters into outside zone number 1. Fills outside zone number 1, transitioning over that crest into outside zone 2. Ethan getting in the zone, staying in the zone. Into that touch and go. James right there with him. He touches and he goes. And they take off towards that inside clip. James a little bit inside on that inside clip, but not giving up any proximity.
No, but he was where the judges asked him to be, if you think about it.
Makes sense if you don't think.
Oh, welcome back.
Like I think he mimics Ethan coming out right through here. They're going to come over the bump, come into this touch and go. And right here, it's a mimicked thing the entire way through there.
Yep. He's right where they asked him to be.
Right where the judges asked him to be.
So they're going to pull up to the start finish here. Getting props from Maddie. Waiting on a decision from the judges.
Because if it were my call and I were a judge, I would see that as a...
doing what you asked?
No, I would see that corner as a road course corner. It's got a rumble strip in it. I'm going to hit that rumble strip on my 3-wheel.
Okay,
so it's not technically gray area. Tire's not down. It's not over the chalk line. That's just my opinion, though.
You're on one today, huh? I can hear it in the background. We got Trevor Rhodes and Trevor Johnson warming them up, getting the grid, waiting for a decision from this battle that we see on the screen. Oh, Maddie's in position.
We go
Arms
left.
are up.
James Atkins
get the win.
Moving on. Good job, Ethan. Good, well done today.
Hell of a job for Ethan.
Keep your head held high. You went rounds.
Started drifting.
Yeah?
Yep.
When was that?
4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
I got that Missy Elliott song stuck in my head and I can't get it out.
I'm not sorry. I got Trevor Rhodes, Trevor Johnson on the line, 370Z, S550. Waiting on the green light from the judges. Darian's got him squared away.
She's waiting on the green light. She's ready. She's waiting. She's got her ears tuned in. You know?
What can you do?
What can you do?
Looks
You
like
don't do what you told out
we're
there.
getting
She's
ready.
ready. Look at her.
Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off.
Trevor Rhodes.
Enters in outside zone number 1. Comes up a little bit shallow on that zone. Trevor Johnson getting a little choked up in that S550.
Are we double Trevor in here?
We are double Trevor in.
Wow.
I know. Trevor Rhodes out front. A little bit shallow on both those outside zones, but finishing strong. Trevor Johnson doing what he can to stay with him. Almost got himself choked up there. You'll see it in the replay in the transition between 1 and 2.
Two Trevors.
Two Trevors right there. he almost got bit off a little bit more than he could chew.
Yeah, he almost got that wrapped around off that nose.
Wrap around. Through the inside clip, finishing strong. We're going to get these guys back to the line, get them flipped around, run it back with Trevor leading Trevor.
Yeah, that was a nice flick by the Z.
So we got Trevor Johnson, S550 out front. Trevor Rhodes, 370Z in chase.
I really like that Mustang. Darian's got him ready to go. Arms are up, arms are down. Trevor leading Trevor. Trevor on Trevor crime, baby. The Mustang flicks it into that first outside zone. Other Trevor's right there, though, mimicking that angle. They rotate together. They come over the bump. They're in that outside zone. Trevor painting it perfect. Trevor following them. Absolutely fantastic. They wrap it around through the touch and go. They're coming to the inside clip. Trevor just absolutely putting Trevor through the clinic. But good laps by both Trevors. We're going to have to give it to him. Trevor's going to win. I don't know if you know that or not. I'm glad y'all let me ride that wave.
Oh, yeah. I was going to let you play that one all the way. You took that one all the way to the shore, bud.
It was set to vomit out, baby, and I just let her spill.
You took that one straight to the fucking shore. Oh, can't say
Wow.
that. Family friendly.
Man, though.
All right. Maddie's down there. Giving props to both Trevors. Waiting on a decision from the judges. Oh, judges are asking for a replay.
Ooh, it's...
Judges coming to view the first run.
Judges are in the room going over the drone camera. We have one judge looking at the screen, shaking his head. They're talking back and forth.
They basically keep saying Trevor.
Some are indecisive of some Trevor. Some are indecisive of the other Trevor. Which Trevor, we don't know. No one's given us colors. No one's given us cars. We have one judge in the center, just very focused on what's happening. He's obviously looking for a very specific detail. He's just that he is obviously his passion for this is reeking from his face. We got another judge over here that really just he cannot contain himself with his joy, his love, and his affection for this remote control TV that he's watching.
The
drone
flying
through.
TV.
It's a flying TV, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot see it, but just trust me. Okay, it feels like the judges have came to a decision. I feel like an episode of CSI has came to a conclusion.
The judges are leaving. They're leaving us to be back to business as usual, and I still don't know if they have a decision or not. You're correct, Richie. Welcome back. We do know that a Trevor is going to win this battle.
Yeah.
And a Trevor is going to move on.
I got money on Trevor.
And I will tell you that the winner of this battle will battle the winner of. All right, so Trevor Johnston takes the win. S550, moving on.
S550, folks, is the Mustang green car.
It is a green car.
It is a green car.
This is a green car.
That's a green check that you got there.
Green
It's
check.
it's a
$5,000. Actually, I want to shout out to a new sponsor, BRS Electrical Contractors LLC. Are they not?
No, BRS has been with us the whole time.
Have they?
I got you this, bud. It's a gift.
Thank you so much.
Here, I'll hold that check while you get strapped up there, Jack.
So we'll
Don't
get
strap to your chain. You know.
Do that.
We'll get Richie Hook
We'll
mic'd
that.
up here while we got the big check out. Someone is taking this big check
checks.
home today. Wait a minute.
10-4.
So
We never get done with that
So
mic.
I
Just
think,
throw it
we,
over
I
that
think we
bag.
might have had a missed call here because I see Trevor and Trevor back on the line.
Oh no! Is it a?
Uh-oh.
It is a one more Trevor.
One more Trevor?
One more
One
Trevor.
more Trevor. Here
Doubling
we go,
down with
boys.
2 T's. Everybody loves that.
All right, so it looks like we got Trevor and Trevor back on the line.
All I know is Trevor's doing pretty good for switching chassis in such a short time.
Trevor Johnson.
Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor. One Trevor has a new chassis. The other Trevor. Is
So
in
for
the
those
same
that don't know, Trevor Johnson last season was running a S13 hatch V8 LS swap. This year is in the S550. Both Trevors did well, were consistent last season.
Yeah, both were competitive.
Both
all
were
year.
competitive all
Very
year.
much so.
Both were a threat at all times.
Well, I like to think that everyone at this point is a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
If
mean,
you're here, you got
everyone
yeah.
here today, top 32.
It's not easy. Nobody's walking away with this check. You're going to have to
Absolutely
earn
not.
it any way you look at it.
Indeed. So yeah, we're just getting some drone batteries swapped out here.
Yep, getting the battery.
We got to be
swapped
able
out.
to provide you all with the best views and the best angles.
The airport is active.
Yeah.
We are flying drones in, flying drones out.
They're
NBK
coming up,
is
they're
doing
coming
their
down.
thing, putting drones in the air.
So how did you feel when that drone went by you earlier?
Oh
It
yeah,
looked like you had a little
we were,
fear.
we were laughing about that.
Oh, yeah.
When
I
that
thought I
drone
was in Ukraine.
buzzed your
I was
tower.
just about to
Yeah,
say,
I was like
you got to
Russia.
experience some
Yeah.
drone warfare.
It was wild. I don't know what them boys be dealing
That's
with over
probably the scariest thing since
there.
the
Yeah.
All
dang
right.
nuclear bomb.
Arms are up, arms are down.
All right, here we
Trevor
go.
Rhodes out front leading Trevor Johnston. 370 Mustang one more time. Trevor filling outside zone number 1. Transitioning together. A little shallow in outside zone number 2, making their way to the touch and go.
Trevor Johnstone almost keeps choking himself up as they wrap around here to that last inner clip.
It seems to be a problem going across the board.
Yeah,
It does.
I think a lot of guys are getting aggressive in the chase at outside zone number 2, and they are paying for it between the touch and go.
Right here. Not as badly choked up, but he comes across right here, real
Right
deep.
here.
Yeah, right there. That's why he had that car length of a gap.
Just running out of real estate.
Yep.
So these
He
guys
reels
are
it back in, though.
coming back to the line. Trevor is going to lead Trevor.
Yep.
Hey, my dad's watching.
Hey, Pops.
Hey, Papa Cooper, how you doing?
Yep.
So we're going to run this Trevor joke into the ground, it sounds like.
Yeah, we're going to run this Trevor thing back to back to back.
S550 out front, 370Z in chase. One more time.
Trevor
battle.
on Trevor. Have you ever called a battle, Richie? Call this battle, brother. I want to hear you do this run. Ready,
Right.
set, go.
All right, Trevor leading Trevor. We got Trevor right behind. Trevor's deep in the zone. Loves to transition. Trevor is right on his door. Oh, is he going to go too deep? Nope. Trevor's pulling away right now. Trevor is deep in the zone. Couldn't go any deeper if he tried. Oh, needs to up a gear, Trevor. Oh, that seemed he got a little shallow. He got a little shallow.
Is it
but
shallow
Trevor,
on an inside clip?
He was angle was shallow. bro.
Oh,
That's
shallow
what I'm
angle,
saying.
shallow
That's
angle,
what I'm saying.
Shallow angle.
Yeah,
You're
so
correct.
in the
Good
replay
job.
here,
You
see
did well.
S550 fills outside zone number 1, fills outside zone number 2. 370Z getting a little choked up, came in a little aggressive and had to get hard on the brakes. Coming into that inside clip, guys staying together, finishing strong, gonna pull to the start and finish, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have a decision, or we're gonna get stuck in another one more time infinite loop.
We
Yeah.
might know which Trevor wins.
Trevor on Trevor.
Arms are
Uh-oh.
up.
Which way we're going to
Trevor
go?
Johnston
Right.
gets the wing. S550
Trevor
moves on.
Johnstone.
Props,
Hair himself.
props to both these guys for going through a series like that, back to back to back.
If we could throw a picture of Trevor Johnstone up on screen so everybody at home can see this man's lock of hair.
He has some luscious
My
locks.
word. It is just absolutely, I can't believe it's not butter. I don't know if that guy's British. What was that, Australian I just did?
I don't know what you were doing, Hoss.
I don't know what, yeah.
I'm just lost in your sauce, bud.
Lost in my, I get lost in my sauce often.
We're
I
gonna
know.
let that go.
I know, yeah. We're gonna forgive.
So
you.
based on the bracket that I'm looking at here, the next battle should be Jonathan Nairn and Frankie Evans
Oh, Frankie's got a battle ahead of him.
to fill out the last slot in the top 8. As of right now, the top 8 battles are looking like Cole Richards and Joe Boosum, Andy Wright and JC, Taylor Hall and James Atkins, and then Trevor Johnson versus the winner of Nairn and Evans.
It's gonna be quite an exciting top 8.
Well, we're going to be throwing some hammers.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be throwing something.
We're going to be throwing some hammers, for sure.
Looks like Frankie's pulling up to the line.
Somebody tell Darian to quit texting. Don't she know she's on the job?
Unbelievable.
Richie would never.
Todd slinging insults from the comfort of his AC'd office. Unbelievable. The ivory tower it is. I see Frankie Evans refreshed, E36, sitting on on the back line there behind the warm-up pit. I haven't seen any. I don't see. Is Naren on the track? I don't see him. But that's okay. We got it. We're gonna fill this bracket out. We're gonna have some winners. We're gonna give away some big checks.
Oh, we got top 8?
Almost. We got one more battle that decides the top 8.
Which one's that?
Frankie Evans and Jonathan Naren.
The one we got coming next, but
And then the winner of that fills out the last slot in the top 8, and all 8 of those gentlemen are taking home cash money.
Cash money taking over for the 99 and the 2000. We can work on what's dress shaking.
There's something in the air up here. I'll tell you what. The first nice day you get, and everybody loses it.
Got money I can spend, yeah. I'm a big time player, yeah.
You got a stack of cash. You'll probably fix the transmission with that, Hoss.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might. I see T56
Girl, you look
Magnum.
good. Won't you back the thing?
No, you know what that looks like?
So right.
8 HP.
8 HP. What's that mean?
Oh, brother, you don't know
That's
that?
the future.
How do I not have a car and I know that, but you don't?
What is the 8 HP?
Wow.
All right, look at that. Jonathan Naren.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Frankie
Hellcat
Evans.
transmission.
Automatic?
They got these doohickeys, bro. You can make it
Slap
manual.
stickers?
You can make it manual,
They use
automatic.
transmission control units to make them into sequential.
Like the BMW.
Same transmission.
It is insane.
All right, so these guys are going to put some heat in the tires. We've talked about it time and time again, how important it is to get heat in the tires. Focus, gentlemen. Focus.
Yeah, he's steering this ship over here. He's like, hey, look. All right. Greg Roussel? No, wait.
Greg Roussel
In the
supporting,
chat,
supporting
bro.
the Tourworks driver. Cole
Celebrity.
Richards.
No way. Go ahead, stroke him. I heard you about to say something. You about to stroke that man's ego.
Yeah,
Give
go
him
ahead.
one.
Go ahead, glaze it
Give
up.
him one.
Glaze it
Give
up.
him
He's
one, Mr.
supporting
Corey
his
Works
guy.
himself.
Glaze
He's
it
supporting
up.
his guy,
Hey,
Cole
yeah.
Richards.
Corey Works.
Tourworks
Greg
driver.
Roussel,
Like-
Auburn wants to glaze you, brother. He wants to glaze you.
Corey Works. The fiberglass supplier, body kit supplier. Anyways, we can
All
wait for
parts
that.
supplier.
Arms up, arms down. Jonathan Naren coming off. Rolling through the gears. First, second, third. Toss it in. He is not leaving the gap. He is not letting Jonathan Naren get away.
Filling all
Jonathan
that
Naren
outside
to that
zone.
outside zone.
Filling
wrapping
outside zone
around.
number 2. Frankie Evans trying to keep that momentum up. Through that outside zone number 3, touch and go. Naren pouring on the power. Frankie Evans still in drift, not giving up yet. The power discrepancy is evident in this one, unfortunately.
It's all right. Anything can happen, and it's not over till it's over.
No, we all know that. This is a two-sided battle. There's a lead, there's a chase, and anything could happen.
That's a fact, Jack, because he's got to turn around and slow that bad daddy down.
Yes, he does.
And
Can
that,
he
I
do
will
it?
tell you, it's a lot easier to chase in a slow car, to chase a fast car, than it is to drive a fast car behind a slow car.
Sure
That's a
is.
fact. That's a fact.
The task at hand is on Jonathan Naren right now.
It's a skill within itself.
He's got to keep that beast under control. He's got to keep it in drift, and he's got to not monster truck over Frankie Evans.
Yeah. He might put that lead wheel in the passenger seat old Frankie's E36.
He possibly could.
Like, hey, bud.
As
Drivers
long
are
as
back to the
Frankie
line.
doesn't give in to the big pops and bangs, I think he'll be all right.
Checking on the drivers. Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off. Rolling through the gears. Frankie initiates into outside zone number 1. Filling that zone. Jonathan Naren right there with him. Outside zone number 2.
You can hear Jonathan Naren as he pedals the throttle.
He's definitely babying that thing.
Lunge, grab some brake, lunge, grab some brake. Right there, just consistent. Probably half throttle, riding a little bit of brake.
Both drivers doing what they need to do to have a good, clean run.
Frankie Evans, he put that car exactly where it needs to be.
Major props to Frankie Evans for holding it down, giving a solid lead run. Also for not backing down in that chase either.
Yeah. Right there. I mean, if Frankie Evans wasn't such a good driver, like Jonathan Naren wouldn't be able to do that.
You got to have a good lead to have a good chase.
Got some people down there cheering. They love to see good driving.
I hear some yelling and some screaming. from
Crowd
the
going
stands.
over there going wild.
One more time. I'm just kidding.
Arms are up. Jonathan Naren gets the win.
Last year's second place in the championship.
Yep. Well,
Moving on, top 8.
Yep, top 8. Top 8 is locked in. We have a top 8. So we got Cole Richards versus Joe Boosum.
Woo, that's going to be a good one.
Andy Wright versus JC. Taylor Hall versus James Atkins.
That's
going to be another good battle as well.
Jonathan Nairn versus Trevor Johnston. So our first battle of the top 8 is going to be Cole Richards, number 1 qualifier, against Joe Boosum at Supercharged 350Z.
We're going to see how well Trevor Johnstone can drive that Mustang here in a minute. We're going to see how well he's adapted.
I think all 8 of these gentlemen have their work cut out for them. I mean, nothing easy left in this top 32. Arms are down and they're off. Cole Richards in the lead. Anderson outside zone number 1, filling all of outside zone number 1. Got that lead on the chip. Joe Boosum not letting them get away, filling outside zone number 2. Joe making the necessary sacrifice in the chase to keep that proximity through the touch and go, into that inside clip, pouring on the power across the finish line.
What a run.
That is just a very, very fast car. I was watching it earlier, and you could see the articulation of the rear suspension. Yeah, like when it goes into this outer zone right here, and he lays back on the throttle, you can see the rear end of the car come up as it's wanting to plant the rear tire into the ground. It's very impressive to watch that car work.
Dialed.
Yes.
Can't mess with money.
Got these cars flipped around. Joe Boosum out front, Supercharged 350Z. Cole Richards in the chase. Big V8 FRS, BRZ.
BRZ says burrs are on the side.
Burrs on the side.
Yep.
Burrs on the side.
Big old filter coming out of the hood. Gotta love it. That look right there, I love it.
I know you like the filter through the hood.
That's
Big
a
old hood
Japanese hot
stack,
rod
baby.
right there.
Daggone right.
Arms up, arms down, and they're off. Joe Boosum rolling through the gears out front.
Boosum throws it in the outside zone. Goes right there with him, though, not letting him get away. They're going to come over the hump here, rotating the outside zone number 2. He closes the gap. He's got wheel on door, rotates right behind him into the touch and go. Comes back around. He's going to close the gap. He does. He's right there, following him. Runs it out wide across the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, that was good driving.
Textbook battle right here. Props to both these guys. We have seen the replay. Joe enters. Too many
you got
drivers.
Trevor on the brain.
Yep, Cole right there with him.
Went a little deep right here before the touch and go.
Watch this transition timing. Transitions with him through the touch and go into that inside clip. Both drivers putting the car where they need to be, finishing strong across the finish line, just like the judges asked. Down here on the start finish with Maddie, giving props where it belongs, waiting on a call from the judges.
Doug Baker in the chat says, good chase, Dr. Slideways. Great battle.
Joe out of the car. Signature move here. Props to the other driver.
Got his windshield wipers going.
You notice he gets out after every battle to give props, and I like that.
That's a good thing.
They don't make guys like that
That's
anymore.
a good fella.
Big
That's
respect.
good sportsmanship right there.
It is. They don't teach
Arms
that.
up. Cole Richards gets the win.
I don't know why I'm clapping. I don't know.
You're a goober.
I'm a goober. I tell you.
You're a goober.
Mr. Busale, your man's going to go on to the next round. You're going to have to come back and hang out just to win.
Yeah.
Drop some more knowledge on us in the chat.
Oh, man, volume's up. We got a battery change going on.
Battery change going on in the
next battle. Warming up their tires. Got Andy Wright in that LS3. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you a number there.
Yeah.
LS3 E36 and JC in that S14. JC seated number 5. Andy Wright number 4. So Andy Wright leads first.
Those LS guys are real particular when it comes to 2 to the 3. They're real proud of that 3 part.
You got
real proud of that 3 part.
That's the Cadillac joint, right?
You got to remember they're all about displacement. That's just a little bit more cubic inches. You got to
5, 7, 6, 0, 6, 2.
Okay.
Ain't no replacement for displacement.
That is pride.
Wrong. It's 2025.
It's
turbo time.
Sir,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
guess what? What happens
No turbo,
when you
no
turbo
problems.
LS?
Too much heat.
Arms are up. Arms are down. Andy Wright out front.
Andy Wright coming down the straight here. Got the S14 in chase. Coming over the outside zone number 1. Flicking it over the bump into outside zone number 2. Putting down a very good lead run.
Reminding everyone why he's the number 4 qualifier.
Textbook chase by JC, though.
This is exactly what the judges wanted to see. Both these guys putting the cars where they're supposed to.
The judges just want to see good driving.
That's it. That's all they're asking. Nothing crazy.
Good driving.
Not much to
Be
ask
here.
for.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You know, just take this car and you're going to put it right here
Sideways.
every single time. We want it there. You need to be here behind them. They're not asking much. You know what I'm saying? But
Look at
great
that.
lead.
JC putting the car right where they asked him to. Quarter panel, not
Great
the
chase.
fender, not the door. Chasing the quarter panel through that inside clip. So they're going to flip it around. JC's going to have the lead. Andy Wright in the chase. V8 on V8. Both these cars.
I can appreciate the wheel gap on the S14 in the rear.
Yes.
Tuck and tire.
Yes.
Yep.
We're
Love
going
to
to
see
point
it.
that out for you.
Love to see it.
Big style guy over
Lower
here.
your car.
I feel like my car's as low as I can get it. Never mind, we're going to wait on that. Hands are up, hands are down. They're incenting them. S14 coming in big old flick. Throw that jank in there, baby. Picking up that outside zone number 1. They're going to flick it over the bump right here. He's putting down a real good textbook lead run. He's as deep as he could absolutely get in that last outside zone. Coming through the touch and go here. He's not letting him get away. Is he going to touch tire on door? He's right there. Coming through the inside clip across the finish line. Another good, just heart rate elevator of a drift lap.
I got a
This
funny
is a
feeling
hard
about
time to
this
be a
one.
judge right now, guys.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
not-
know. That was 2 wonderful lead runs.
Yes. And equally as good chase runs.
Yeah, this is gonna be a toughie.
You
Watching,
guys are all hungry for this money.
it's a
It's a
big
fact.
check.
And you can tell by the driving.
$5,000 buys a lot of tires.
Yeah. $5,000 is an LS swap. Almost. Depends what kind of car
Uh-oh.
you're in.
Apologize for the technical difficulties we're having here. Oh.
Oh, it's time to hit him like Ukraine style.
All right. Well, let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see a big check. See some big checks hiding out there.
Oh, no, it's right there.
We apologize for the, I don't even know if the audio is still on, but we apologize for the technical difficulties.
They're just getting things sorted out as we speak.
Yeah, they're working on it, making the necessary corrections. Again, shout out Fuel Tech, title sponsor of our round one Lytton Lucky here in March at Southern National Motorsports Park. Shout out again to Race Treads, Driftaholic Racing, Stage Wheels, Silver Suspension, KBD, Injuku Racing, Turnt Motorsports, BRS, The Smoke Shop, and Off Grid Motorsports Park. Bird is in the air.
Seems like we might have gotten something back.
Yep, so we got the drone in the air. We got Matty on the start finish. Arms are up. And Andy Wright gets the win.
Andy Wright getting the win in that LS3 E36 BMW.
Both drivers
Yes.
put down quite good runs, both lead and chase.
Yes.
So it looks like we got Taylor Hall warming up the tires. James Atkins putting some heat in his as well. The next battle in the top 8. Half of our top 4 is already decided.
Really putting some heat in the tires.
So Taylor Hall, number 2 qualifier. James Atkins, number 7 qualifier. Taylor Hall and the Vet Carlo will lead first. James Atkins, that small block Ford powered E46. You don't hear that too often.
You don't hear that often at all. Pretty cool though.
Not as,
Darian's
not
getting,
as popular as they used to be.
Getting the word here. Waiting on the go-ahead. Mr. Taylor Hall and James Atkins. This, folks, I have a feeling is going to be a great battle.
A heater.
A heater. We got 2 great, consistent drivers here. Mr. Taylor Hall, Formula Drift driver. James Atkins, aspiring Formula Drift driver.
Arms are up.
Arms are down. Jinx joke, you owe me a coat. Jinx joke, Taylor Hall for the lead. Slings it out to the outside zone, number 1. James Atkins pushed a little bit, but he's wrapping that gap up, and he's going to dive into the outside zone 2. Taylor Hull is putting on a clinic in the lead, getting the car everywhere it needs to go. James Atkins doing dives. He choked himself up slightly. Taylor Hull through the inner clip, coming across the finish line.
I mean, you can't really ask for a better run from Taylor there. You really can't.
Nope, just reminding everyone why he was number 2 qualifier.
James Atkins, I feel like, comes across right here, goes to this, wants to come to touch and go. He goes for a dive and kind of just
Paid for it.
yeah.
He came through that smoke line, and I don't know if the car wasn't exactly where he had hoped it would be or where he thought it would be, but he definitely lost some proximity there.
But you got to give him, instead of plowing through that and going right to the side of Taylor Hull, he did the wise decision, checked up. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But
it's not over.
It's not over until it's over.
That's half a battle. Darian getting them squared away on the line there. We take that serious.
We do.
Arms are out. Arms are up. Arms are down. And they're off. James Atkins out front, rolling through the gears. Gears in the outside zone number 1. Filling that zone. Taylor Hull in chase. Close proximity. Good transition time into outside zone number 2. Filling all of outside zone number 2. Taylor Hull not giving him an inch
at all.
Finishing strong through the inside clip, putting those cars exactly where the judges asked him to. I got a feeling that every single one of these last few battles is going to be exactly like this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to clap just now for him.
Clap for both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both shredding.
How can you not? Look at the drive.
I mean, James is putting the car where it needs to be, coming to that outside zone. He's not as deep as possible, but he's in it. It's consistent. He comes to that touch and goes in it. Taylor Hull's able to be right there because James is putting the car where it needs to be, wraps around through there.
Very chaseable lead run.
I think lead for lead, I think that those were both comparable runs. They're both great chaseable runs. They're both exactly what the judges were asking for.
Unfortunately.
Chase for chase, I think there was some disparity, but we'll see if the judges agree. They're on the start finish with Miss Maddie. She's giving props to both drivers.
Waiting for the call.
See the wind picking up again.
Beautiful day here in North Carolina.
Can't complain one
Great
bit.
day. Great day here in North Carolina. Doug Baker in the chat says, great drone coverage. MBK, shout out to y'all. Yeah.
Mad props.
I mean,
these drone guys rock.
the skill's evident.
Yeah.
Skill's evident.
We've said it before. I would crash one in 32 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't get it off the porch.
I would beat you and do it in 10.
Maybe they'll let us fly their drones.
Hey, you guys want to let us fly your drones? Heck yeah, we're going to fly some drones later today after the competition, guys.
I think they said we could fly the slow one.
That's fine. Got to walk before we can
Arms
run.
are up. Taylor Hull gets the win. Moving on to the top 4.
That comp cams, Edelbrock, Kinder Tire, San Carlo. Moving on, baby.
So we got 3 out of the top 4 locked in. We got one more battle to go in the top 8, and that's Jonathan Nairn and Trevor Johnson. That's the Supercharged S14 of Jonathan Nairn and the S550.
Tomorrow out there
Johnson.
like, that's my baby. Yes. Top 4. Raise the roof.
Girl, get it.
I love Tamar, bro. She's so funny. So funny. I was actually watching Taylor Hull's videos probably 2 years ago. He actually, in his videos, was like, okay, if you ever meet my wife, don't get her name wrong. This is how you say it. It's like tomorrow, but you put a country twang to it. So it's like tomorrow.
That's easy.
I'm like, by God, I can do that all day.
That's natural for you, my friend.
Yeah.
So it looks
See you tomorrow. Bro, that's all you got to say to her. See you tomorrow.
Oh, brother.
What if you go see her today?
If we see her today, hi tomorrow.
There you go. Man's got a fix for everything.
Oh, brother.
God,
Get a look,
any
get a
lady
look.
that brings Chick-fil-A to the track got a place in my heart. I'll tell you what.
You're not
Lord,
wrong there.
I'm not too happy I missed that.
Well, you haven't missed it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you work here?
Don't even try me, sir.
So we're just hanging out.
I see Trevor Johnson down there on the track, locked and loaded, ready to go, getting ready to put some heat in them tires.
Just saw our car roll on track on the backstretch. We'll see which one's wrapping around the bank here. Jonathan Nairn.
Mr. Jonathan
Coming
Nairn.
backwards, going right on NASCAR 1 and 2. We'll obviously see. You know what I'm saying? We're going, where I come from, we like to go left all the time on them walls.
A little outside the norm.
Yeah, we'll outside norm, go backwards on oval. But I'll let it slide. Knock, knock. Who's there? The broken pencil.
The broken pencil hill.
To mine is pointless.
You are special, my friend, and I could not be any happier about it.
For those that don't know, my co-host, Mr. Todd Cooper, is an aspiring comedian.
Aspiring. Yes, aspiring for sure. I got a joke book.
And he has been performing.
I got a joke book, bro.
He's been performing back home and killing it at the Funny Bone Comedy Club.
Yeah, it comes actually May 1st. I got a graduation show at the Funny Bone.
I'll be there. We can make it
Buy
happen.
tickets online.
That's
Go
a
to
Thursday.
thefunnybone.com. It's a Thursday.
Or is it a Friday?
That's a Thursday.
Are you sure?
It's like, I think tickets $15, $20. Come out. You'll see about 18, probably 18 comics.
Okay.
All doing about 5 minutes. You'll see me up there just nervous as can be.
If I drive 3 hours to boo everybody but you, is that allowed?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I find you being nervous hard to believe.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I'll be shaking like a leaf on a windy tree up there on stage. I swear to God.
All right.
All right,
Then
so
we're back to it, boys.
Drivers on the line. We got Jonathan Nairn, number 3 seed, there for a reason. He's reminded everyone every run so far. And Trevor Johnson, number 22 seed, putting that S550 to work. Darren waiting on the call from the judges to lock it in. There you go. Arms are up, arms are down, and they're off. Trevor's taking that little jump to try and make up the ground. He's pulling outside.
Coming across the hump there in the outer zone number 2. Jonathan Aaron's putting the car everywhere it needs to be. Trevor Johnson making a slight mistake there. Going to try and cover that gap and try and close it down. Jonathan Aaron's coming in on the power. Obviously, you can see the smoke trail just chooching out the back of that S14 supercharged LS machine. Chooching. I like that.
I am
Chooching.
going to take that from you, sir.
Chooching?
Y'all
never heard that?
No.
Watch your chooch on down through here, boys.
You haven't heard
Yeah.
me. You haven't heard me say. Every time I do hang out with Todd, I learn a word.
Yeah.
I
Toddisms.
imagine he has a dictionary of Toddisms.
Toddisms.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them on t-shirts one day.
I would buy
So we'll
one.
get these guys back to the line, get them flipped around. Trevor's going to do a lead here.
Darian's down there. She's like, you ain't getting past my line, boo-boo.
So
Watch
we
it.
know that
Stop.
the high power car has the challenges in the chase. However, we have seen Mr. Nairn chase low power cars multiple times with no struggle. I think this is going to be a good battle right
It's going to be great. I hope Trevor throws my man a curveball.
That would be
Because you know
nice.
he can handle it.
You know he can.
You know Jonathan Nairn can handle it, but an unexpected curveball can always, just like,
Little
if you
jiggy
can
chop.
dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Like we've said, this is only half a battle. Arms are up, arms are down. Trevor out front in that S550, rolling the gears down the entry straight. Tucks it in.
Jonathan Nairn and Chase go in the outside zone number 1. So now when they come over the bump, Jonathan Nairn and Kate and Chase just tiptoeing up to him. Trevor Johnson goes a little bit wide, comes back over to the touch and go. Jonathan Nairn inching up, comes back, fender to bumper across the inner clip, across the finish line. Very well put together lap. I feel as if Jonathan Nairn's crew came through the radio, said, hey, he made a slight mistake in the rear, in the chase.
Yep.
Just play it safe.
Play, give us a nice, if they do a 5 scale, give us a nice 2, 2.5, 3 here.
Yes.
Nice, consistent, safe
Don't
run.
need to crank it to 11.
Yeah.
No.
He had a major correction in the chase. Come out here and be present.
So they're on the start finish line with Miss Maddie.
I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that we have the top 4 locked in.
We'll see. It looks like.
Is that what we're coming down to with this decision? Is the top 4?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Big props to both these guys. Big props to Trevor for 22 seed making swings in the top 8. Love to see it.
Wow, we have someone from
The UK.
Battle Series here in UK, Scotland.
Have you ever drifted at Santa Pod out there in the UK?
Hello from UK Driftland. Liga. I don't want to Rainhold, maybe. Liga Rainhold. Today we just Winter Battle Series in UK, Scotland. Oh, they finished the Battle Series.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
They'd eat you up in the UK.
Somebody on the live stream from overseas.
Yeah.
Love to see
Pretty
it.
big deal. That's kind of cool.
Worldwide.
Worldwide, baby.
CMD, worldwide.
What is it?
Prestige worldwide.
There it is. Wide.
All right, both drivers here on the start finish line, waiting on a call from the judges.
Did you play my drum set?
Yes.
Oh, brother. I'm going to have to separate you two. Arms are up.
Never.
Jonathan Darren gets the win.
Jonathan Aaron gets the win. X-Comp tires and Juku Racing, silver suspension, Whipple Charger, RTS. I'm reading all the sponsors on the side of this car. Cosmos Wheels, Jonathan Aaron. Moving on to the top 4.
So top 4 is locked in right now. So we got Cole Richards and Andy Wright on one side of the bracket. And we got Taylor Hall and Jonathan Darren on the other side of the bracket.
Showdown.
Wow. Okay, run that back. Who's first?
Cole Richards
And who?
Andy Wright.
LS3 BMW
Yep.
E40, E36.
E36, yep.
Against
Taylor Hall, Vet Carlo.
No,
Jonathan
no,
Darren.
no. E36.
E36, Cole Richards.
Yep.
Pro car.
Yep.
Koru Works.
Dialed.
Last year.
Fast.
Sponsored.
Yes.
Pro spec driver.
Yep.
Weapon.
It gets.
It nasty.
It scoots. Yep.
Yeah.
She
It
boogies.
boot scoot and boogie.
Yes.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
she is right there.
Kick a little love stuff.
And
And
then the devil.
On the other side of the bracket, we got Taylor Hall, Vet Carlo, and
I love
Jonathan
that car.
Aaron. And
I do love that
I'll
car.
tell you,
like that, and then I go back.
I'm for flashbacks.
Yes.
From 2024.
First thing
I
that
mean,
came into my mind.
Taylor Hall and Jonathan Aaron have gone to battle here at CMD
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
And it has been
The
fantastic to watch every time.
The show has always been immaculate. Ladies and gentlemen in the stream right now, y'all are about to see one wild top 4.
You're
Wild.
a real good couple of battles.
We currently
Real good.
have cars rolling out on track into the burnout right now, folks. That is Mr. Andy Wright and Mr. Cole Richards. Andy Wright is in the black BMW E36, yellow and red stripes on the side. Mr. Cole Richards is in the Subaru BRZ Burrs, right on the side of that big bad daddy. Got the filter hanging out the hood. He's warming up the front. He's warming out the back. Andy Wright doing the same thing. Over there just chooching them tires. Getting ready to roll up to the line.
We're back to choo-choo, folks.
Cole Richards, #1 qualifier, so he's definitely leading first.
Bad dude.
Looking for the perfect event.
The
right?
perfect event. First time coming out here, too.
First time here with us at Southern National, I believe. And I mean, perfect event, #1 qualifier, #1 on the podium. That's the goal.
Wave maker.
It doesn't get better than that.
Making waves, baby.
Darren's got him on the line. Not crossed it.
Not crossed it. Not on it.
You can already see Andy's taking a step. He's set back a little bit so he can get that jump.
He
'cause
wants to
knows
play
he
that
needs to reel
jump.
that in. Arms are up. Arms are down. Andy making the jump. Both these guys are off. Cole rowing the gears.
Oh, a little too deep by Andy. Cover. Oh, he's closing that gap. Cole's all the way in the zone. Here comes Andy, sacrificing a little bit of depth. Thank you. Sorry for that.
Proximity.
Proximity, if you will.
Yep, through that inside clip. I mean, textbook lead run. Exactly what the judges are asking for.
Andy made that. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
Andy
no,
made
no.
that big dive right here. You'll see coming into, that first outer zone. Ran a little wide. Got himself, had to woe the car up a little bit. And I think that right there was the mistake that kind of.
Yeah, but props for
Kept
him
the
for
gap.
getting it dialed back in and right back on Cole's door.
Yes.
Valid point. Very good point.
It only
Yes.
took one turn to put him back on the door.
And they're already back to the grid, flipped around. Andy's going to lead. Cole's going to chase.
Anything can happen.
Anything
Two
can
gripped,
happen,
honestly,
folks.
two gripped up chassis, two
Yes.
big V8s.
Darian's getting them lined up. She's coming back to her post. She's going to get up on her soapbox. She's waiting for the call. She's tuned into her headset. She's looking up here at the tower. All right, guys, give me the green light. She's waiting to hear from it. She's getting to Cole Richards. Andy Wright, you ready? Arms up, arms down. Here comes Andy down the straightaway, throwing through the gears. Like we like to say, big in outside zone number 2. Cole Richards diving to close the gap. They come over the bump. Cole Richards is right there on his door. Can he give him a kiss? He will, folks. Coming back over the bump into the touch and go. Here comes Cole for another boot.
one.
Another boot. Here he comes, reeling in one more time. Fender to bumper across the line. Folks, that right there gets your heart rate up. I wanted to clap. I didn't want to hurt your ears.
Even the judges were clapping, folks.
Wow. Yeah.
That was it.
Huge props to both these guys. This is exactly what the judges want to see. This is exactly the type of run that makes their job hard, and this is exactly the run that I expect to see when you have your top 4 qualifiers in the top 4.
Bro, my heart is racing right now.
This is drifting, guys.
I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what happens in the next 2 battles, the final is going to be unreal.
Wow, throttle wax, baby. Give them to me all day long.
Who doesn't love a good
Smack that
throttle?
throttle, Cole. We got a decision, baby. What is it? Left or right? It's going to be Cole Richards, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to your final. I'm throwing in that baseball announcer thing.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, man. I'm
Dude, I'm good. I get my blood going.
You gotta throw the goal.
Yeah, that's soccer, bro.
I know.
the excitement in the
Trying to be
booth right
worldwide,
now.
bro.
Whoa, why?
So we have half of a final set.
Half
Cole Richards
Oh, okay. Half of a final set.
Cole Richards is in the final.
leading.
First, number 1 qualifier, 1 battle away from the perfect event.
I saw that man make a run this morning, and I said, "Told you, I said, he gonna be a problem."
Yep. However, other side of the bracket, you got Taylor Hall
Not easy.
and Jonathan Aaron. Both those guys
Slayers.
been swinging on each other all last year.
Yeah,
Both those cars are dialed.
yeah. They're
Both
coming
those
in.
guys are confident behind the wheel.
They're coming in 2025 extremely confident because
yes.
both these drivers know. Like Jonathan Aaron can trust Taylor when they dive in because they know unless only mistake they're going to make is if they have a car failure. So they
Mechanical.
have the confidence to just throw it in there because they
trust
know.
is there.
Yeah,
And
It's
both,
okay. It's
both
full
these guys
trust,
are going
full
to be
commitment.
pushing their machines.
hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna see some real
Yeah.
exciting battles for these last
Yeah.
couple.
Speaking of battles, where are they?
I don't know. I cannot see them on the horizon.
We haven't. This is the first time all day I think we've had an empty track.
That's wild. We got so many cars here,
Are we chalking? Are we getting a F350 making a hit?
right? Okay, we're chalking the track. We want to get it perfect. Want to get it visibly correct for these last battles here.
So we're getting the track chalked. We're getting it cleaned up. We have one more top 4 battle. Taylor Hall, Vet Carlo, Jonathan Nairn, supercharged, big motor, S14.9.
S14.9.
Yeah, it's got an S15. Oh, no, it does have an S14 front, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's got an S.
Where the 9 comes
That's the
from.
S15 rear,
Okay.
right? Come on.
This light off the desk is really working for us right now.
You got to know
Same.
these things.
We
You got to
got good
run.
lighting right now.
Yeah, they make those panels for S14s. They call them S14.9.
Yeah, how do
panels.
you get the .9?
That makes the S15
It's
rear
not
end
even-
on
but
an
it's not
S14.
S15, so it's not. It could be a 0.5 if anything. It's halfway there.
Like a
Where,
S,
what define .9 to me?
so an S14
Yep.
Yeah, please.
with an
We're
S15
waiting.
rear end.
S14, S15 rear end. Yes.
S14.9.
Still S14.5. It's
Yeah,
just reverse.
like, is it? But
I'm,
is it?
I'm just telling you what they call it, big
Look,
dog.
they're
I don't
calling it wrong.
make the
okay,
rules.
is it S13 with a S14?
That's a S13.4.
So why wouldn't it
I don't
be
make
an
the rules.
S14.5?
Is it to show
I
respect
think
to
it's
the
because
15
it's.
because
I think
it's
it's because
like
it's
you
the,
don't
I
get
think
there?
it's because it's the butt.
A Pontiac. It's a Pontiac
So
taillights.
why would it be 9?
Oh, brother,
They're
you did not
Pontiac
just say
taillights,
that.
bro.
Come
They're
on.
nasty. Like, bro, give me
No, I
put
will say-
Aztec
I will
taillights
say-
in
I
it.
will say
Bud,
being-
you don't see me.
being-
Don't bud me.
You don't
being
see
in-
me up here insulting
You-
Ford vans.
Look,
all
Bro,
right?
you're red. Your
Look.
face is red.
Unbelievable right now. The disrespect to the S15.
being in a true S15 over in the UK,
Yeah.
S15 overall in S chassis.
Yeah,
it
they are
doesn't
the
get
best
better.
looking
It
ones.
does not get
I will
better.
tell you, we
We've
got a
been
golf
robbed.
cart. We got a golf cart action on the track,
Golf cart.
Uh-oh.
and I got a Vet Carlo pulling on the track.
Watch out. We
No,
got one
no.
of you two guys.
S15's got to have a wing, though. Don't
Yes.
give me an S15 no wing.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of the D-Max stack trunk wing, roof wing.
Yes.
Real good.
The what?
D-Max trunk wing, D-Max roof wing, both of them. You gotta have both of them.
Oh, yeah, the flow.
Yeah, the flow.
The kickback.
yeah, the whole flow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
I know
look.
somebody who has that flow.
Yeah?
Yeah, on the S15.
Where is he at? Why hasn't he come to visit us?
I've offered him to move here. I've offered him.
Also, he has a sick S15 and he's hanging out with Civics.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. That Civic is not no bull crap now.
Look, a fast Civic is a fast Civic. I get it. They're sweet.
I
But
actually got to take him down the quarter mile in the UK.
what'd you run?
Not as good as him.
So we got both drivers on track, warming them up. This is going to be an explosive battle. We got Taylor Hall, Vet Carlo, Jonathan Nairn, S14, big blower, big V8.
If you're here or at home, you're probably going to end up standing. This is going to be a battle where you're not
We will
gonna
all
be sitting
probably
down.
be standing on this one.
Okay, everybody in the chat right now, go to your chat and share this. Click on, you'll see a little arrow, hit that arrow, share it to your feed so all your friends and family can see this last 4 battle. They can jump on the screen. Do us that favor, please. Share it. Let's get some more eyes on this thing. Let's have a party for these last 4 cars.
This is where all
The
the
final's
action
going to be
is.
rowdy.
Yeah.
Everybody should see it.
Yes.
So we got the drivers on the grid, on the line. C6
Darian's
Corvette, S chassis, big V8, arms up, arm down. Taylor Hall in the lead, rowing the gears. Both these guys initiating into outside zone number 1. Both drivers for number 1.
All of them.
Taylor Hall laying down the lead you want to see. Jonathan Nairn in chase, not skipping a beat through that touching note into the inside clip. These guys are putting some power down.
That
Absolute clinic.
I believe Taylor Hull turned up the sauce before he came out here for this last
I don't
battle.
think he's taking any chances.
None at all. He knows Jonathan Nairn's
Taylor
a
Hall,
threat.
our 2024 champion, series points leader, overall winner, showing why and how he did it.
Yeah. This is the best example of why and what earns you your championship status.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, not everybody gets a Formula Drift license, and that is very evident
Yes.
in these final battles.
Darian is lining up Jonathan Nairn here. Taylor Hall strategically gapped back so that he can leave before Jonathan Nairn. He can leave when the arms go up. Jonathan Nairn cannot leave until they get twitched going downward. So she's going to check these guys here. Darian's going to Taylor. She's going to Jonathan. Arms up, arms down. Taylor gets a little bit of a jump. Here comes Jonathan there, rolling through that dog box. First, fourth, slings it into outside zone number 1. Taylor holds right there, rotates with him, dives over the hump into outside zone 2. That Vet Carlo is right there on that S14's door. Jonathan Nairn wrapping around into the inside clip. Taylor holding that Vet Carlo coming across the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, that is drifting.
I think that is a one more time, to be honest
Is
with you.
somebody- are we holding a mirror? I mean,
Yes.
what am I watching?
Yeah, I'll gladly watch that again. Gladly. I mean, look at this.
They could do that.
Absolute
They
textbook.
could do that until nighttime, over and over again,
Yeah.
and I would not be upset.
Look at when Jonathan Nairn comes through that last outer zone. Look at the exhaust flowing out from the bottom end of that car, pushing the tire smoke out. It's very impressive. That thing moves some air through it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you another play-by-play analysis from the judges. They're in the room. They're requesting another replay. JB got a big grin on his face. Ryan Deaver's coming in with the glasses, but still squinting. I'm sure. I don't know. They're talking amongst each other,
Reviewing the footage,
reviewing the footage.
watching the replays.
Someone.
Chooching with each other.
No,
Yes.
I don't think you use that right.
You can use it.
I don't think that's what
It's
they're doing.
chooching.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
It's just
I would
like
say
yapping.
that both those cars were chooching when they were blowing the tires off.
Look, if they're all chooching about something, they can
No,
be
they're
chooching.
yapping.
No, they can chooch.
I think they're coming down to such a minute.
On the track, we got both drivers at the start-finish line having a conversation, mad respect for each other. Love the hand gestures describing the run. You
Yeah.
know, everyone who drifts does it, and if you
Oh,
say
yeah.
you don't do it, you're a liar.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the movie Days of Thunder when he does it with some Sweet and Low packets on old girls'
Look at
legs.
that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Big hug, mad respect for these guys.
Old Georgia country boy giving Carolina barbecue sauce boy a hug. I'm not sure that was funny,
I don't
nor
know.
made any sense.
No, I don't
Because
know.
Carolina
Don't-
barbecue sauce is running. You
don't
know what I'm
put
saying?
that
That
in the
vinegary,
joke book.
the
Don't
vinegary,
put it in the
Don't
joke
put
book.
that one in
the
the joke book.
vinegary barbecue sauce. I like that Carolina
Yeah,
style.
who does
You know,
that?
Jonathan
don't.
Nairn's got that twang to him.
No, you got that twang.
Well,
to you.
Taylor Hall got that Georgia,
Yeah. He's got
that velvet smooth
I was
accent.
just about to say it.
Ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right,
the
well,
judges are exiting our room. They're
They're
shutting the door. JB gave me the best wink. He's awesome. Such a sweetheart.
What a
Told me I was
handsome
number
man.
one, actually.
That's
He
my
ju-
boy.
Yeah.
He said you're number one in
He
his
told
heart.
me literally just now I was number one
In his heart.
heart. And
And that means a lot.
it does. I mean, I feel like I'm invited to the cookout.
Drivers on the start-finish line
Hell yeah.
You're always
with
about to
Maddie,
catch up.
waiting on a call.
We're going to go left. We're going to go right.
This is gonna be a tough call, guys.
This
Real
is a
tough
nail
call.
biter.
Drivers-
Or are we going to go one more time? We don't know. Is she going to give us the whirly bird?
They spent all that time in here, and they still haven't made a decision.
Yeah.
I think they just came here to see us.
Maybe.
Do you think Maddie's going to point to the car or is she going to point to the driver? You think she's going to be confused?
I mean, we'll never know.
Is she going to? Because I wouldn't know either. Maybe
Point
she
the
goes,
other
all
way.
right, he wins, and then she points. I don't know. Which
She's going to point to the car. One
more
Yeah.
time, she doesn't have to point to neither, baby. Rack them up again, boys. Let's
You mean
watch
to tell
some
me
more
we
good
get to
driving.
watch this again?
They ought to. We ought to pay them to do this.
Yeah, it's almost like we should.
Wait, people get paid to drift?
Why buy the ticket when you only needed the edge? Is that how they say it?
Yeah.
Why buy all the seat when you only needed the edge?
Yeah.
I might stand up.
Well, let's see. Do you think they have enough tire?
Jonathan was checking tire while he was out of the car.
Right. Do you think they have enough tire to run it back? Or are we
Mr.
gonna?
Nairn will have to go throw him set on.
Yeah.
That's just me guessing, though. Taylor Holt might not. Kenda's out back.
Yeah.
Them Janks,
Can't
you
go
know they
wrong.
do last a long
So-
time.
Go wrong.
I just noticed this. I'm looking at the fact sheet, and I did not know
I
that
was looking
Taylor
at
Hull
that.
was a past Cannonball Run record holder and currently holds the record for the fastest man to drive from Atlanta to Texarkana and back for Coors Beer at a 101 mile an hour average.
Now that is cooking.
That is an impressive
Statute
fact.
of limitations.
Oh,
Come on
be
down,
my
dog.
guest.
Speaking to my chest.
Yeah.
Here, take that one.
Here you go.
Someone sit down.
Yeah, here, you guys can have it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, they're putting tires on the hot rods. Oh yeah.
You gotta set this loud.
Come on through.
Hey, we got a whole new panel of announcers here. I don't know that we're sexy, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we're here, though.
I don't know if we're sexy.
Yeah, let's talk about that one. That was
There was
aggressive.
a lot to unpack there. Both drivers kind of were surging a lot in their chase runs. They both made a couple mistakes on their lead runs, but
Both made equal attacks in the back, and I think both of them didn't catch the lead car like they thought coming off the interclip one. But both interclip ones kind of had a tire drop.
Yeah, they did cut it. But neither mistake was more egregious than the other. So where there was like a splitting hairs, and then even with the surging, I think they definitely understand that, that kind of attacking is what we want to see.
yeah, playing for big money, so we gotta take every little input.
Absolutely. You're definitely not making our job easy, that's for sure.
All right.
Say we
Okay.
need to get closer.
We
to
need-
the
we need to get
microphone.
closer to
We
the
gotta
mic,
get up
apparently.
here. Our proximity.
closer
is
to the
bad.
mic.
So we're thankfully not driving. Our proximity is terrible.
Yeah, our proximity is awful. So
All right. Well, let's get the people that talk for a living back on here, because we're just back to scoring and making people. So you guys still here?
Yeah, we're here.
all right, up in. Tiger it.
And we're back.
We'll leave Todd his seat.
Well, I lost my Todd. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh, MBK, everyone. The men behind the media. Flying the drones,
These
controlling the live
guys do
stream.
not get enough credit.
Not enough credit. Hustling, changing batteries, flying drones. Hey, man,
And
can-
then there's
can you,
these
Can you
guys.
fix my flag?
Your flag.
Yeah, behind you.
Of course I can fix
You
your
knocked
flag,
it down.
sir.
It's looking bad.
My
I don't like it.
apologies.
I appreciate
Todd.
you. Todd, come on down, bud. Let's get locked. We got to
Would you
lock
like
back
a
in.
microphone, sir?
Sure.
Yeah.
Please. Are we still live?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let me slide through here. Let me jump through the gap. Let me shoot this gap here.
Shoot the gap.
I'm over here just,
Shoot the gap.
I have
You
to,
got something to say? You got
He's
the live
always
stream
got
back up?
something to say.
We got
oh, I need a
viewers?
phone charger.
Uh-oh. We need to talk to the people.
Todd, you can't not give it to the people.
I'm trying to schedule child drop-off this evening.
Oh,
If
okay.
it needs to be this evening or if it needs to be in the morning with my
Understandable.
father. So,
Papa Cooper,
Papa Coon.
oh yeah.
natural hot rodder.
When are we going to get him in a drift car?
Oh, yeah.
I want to let him do a clinic.
You should.
I would. I'm gonna actually Joe with Power Stroke Performance.
Yeah.
He's been so good to me. I was like, hey dude, why don't you just come drive my car to clinic? Like, it makes total sense. You've helped me do a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come out somewhere to a clinic.
Okay.
And
I'm
let him use my
not
car.
to self-plug, but I am working on a thing, a drift school, private drift school. If you were interested in a private function, a little more personal.
That could 100% be a thing.
So I mean, you know where I am. Just
Yeah.
bang my line.
Personal. He likes that.
Yeah, he would too. He would like that if it's it be him and 3 or 4 other people.
Yeah, we could talk about it.
And yeah,
Easy peasy. Papa
lemon squeezy. He would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
His hand,
Like,
like,
look.
uh-oh.
We
That
got
is-
my God.
Joe
Can
and
I?
JB deep
That's-
in thought right
that's
now.
Joe-
Go ahead. Let it rip.
On the right is Joe G, for those that don't know, most wholesome guy in drifting.
Sweetheart.
Would not
Absolute
CMD would not
sweetheart.
exist without him. If you're a driver, a spectator, family, friend, and you're at an event of his,
And you see him, please thank him.
give him a hug, because all he cares about is that everybody's having a good time.
He puts a lot.
Way to
lot
go,
of
Chris!
work.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Chris got the head
So that's-
size of a billboard.
That's our 3 judges, ladies and gentlemen, and Joe G,
Yeah.
director of CMD,
CEO, chairman,
whatever,
owner,
all of it.
director, producer.
the make it happen guy.
Yeah. The
Not a
getter
phase,
doner.
And
then there's us.
Then it's just the 3 of us.
Oh, here we go.
There
Look at
they
that
are.
shot. I
One
feel like we
more.
need Snoop Dogg to like commentate this right now like he does National Geographic with their animals.
I could do it, but it's not friendly.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no. Gotta keep it.
do we
family
do the
friendly.
Steve O like, oh, crikey, mate.
And now look, if you look
at the-
just
What do we have here?
wait,
we
go
got
back.
4 blokes.
Go back. If
in
you
their
look down,
natural
down to
habitat.
the left is where you get your bologna burger.
Bologna burger,
Ooh,
baby.
Speaking of burgers, I could go for one.
You got to get the bologna burger with cheese,
We
extra
got
crispy.
4 blokes that pee on the porch.
Boy, right
3
here,
of them got the memo
right
to
here
run
we
black
have-
t-shirts
We
today.
had the watering
One
hole.
of them, however, did not.
You guys got to chill out before Stingray shows up.
Ooh,
Too much?
I'll punch that stingray in the face. Disrespect Steve Irwin like that.
These problems.
Danger water plate.
But you know how hard it is to keep an Australian accent though, and keep it Australian, not go British.
It's hard. It's
You know
so
hard?
It's so hard. It's
like-
impossible.
Nah.
You always go to British. You
Unbelievable.
can't help it. And then I go to the UK and I do the British accent, and they're like, "What? Are you from Scotland?"
All right,
And
so
I'm
just to catch everybody up, last battle, final
Steer the
4,
ship, Dad.
top 4,
Yeah,
Taylor
come on,
Hall, Jonathan Nairn, one more time. Both those guys, big power cars, big grip cars. There's no way they're running back to back on a single set of tires.
No, not a
so
chance.
they're going to put some freshies on there, fresh tires, fresh fuel. I think
Fresh
it's all-
everything,
fresh
baby.
everything.
Give him a little drink of water.
Maybe
Little
fresh,
agua
fresh
e.
quality
agua e,
H2O.
por
Oh,
favor.
we got
Maybe
Taylor
some-
Hall on the way back.
Look at that, baby.
Vet Carlo making its way to the track.
Dale Senior right now is looking down from heaven.
He is smiling.
He's smiling, but he's probably a tad bit confused.
He doesn't know
He's
what's going
wondering
on.
why. He's like, I know we used to back in the 70s and 80s, like we ran cars like that.
I'm going to tell
They
you,
used to look like that.
he's
Well-
probably not confused until, wait for it, we'll see if the drone cuts back over to Taylor Hall pulling on track. He's not confused until right there.
He's going the
wrong way.
He's going the wrong way. You're supposed to turn right, Taylor.
Going
Where
the
are
wrong
you
way.
going? Like literally, have y'all heard the phrase? He's rolling over in his grave right now. Old Dale Senior is
Bo.
having a heart attack.
Bo,
He's doing the
Bo,
Polish
I'm
victory
sorry-
lap.
I'm sorry to do this to you, but you got it backwards.
What do I got backwards?
He turned left.
To go
NASCAR, He
right.
turned left.
He turned.
He didn't turn left to
He-
go right. He didn't Doc Hudson him then.
Doc Hudson. I'm
Look,
saying.
it's coming
Oh,
up.
man.
Doc Hudson.
It's
Cars,
coming up.
baby.
Doc Hudson knew what was up.
He did.
He did. You got
R.I.P.
you
Doc
got you got to
Hudson.
slow it
We
down.
still got
sonny.
shooters out here for you, dog.
Yeah.
We out here drifting for Doc Hudson.
Daggone right,
brother.
baby. Go left to go right. What is it? Turn right to go left?
Yeah,
Whichever
you gotta
one
turn,
you got
left,
to
turn
do.
right to go left.
Yeah.
And 3 lefts make a right.
We are potentially
Ski geek, brother.
a battle away from having a final battle at round 1, presented by Fuel Tech, lit and lucky.
Lit and lucky.
$5,000. This is 10 grand. We're not going to talk about why I got this in my pocket. But somebody gets $5,000.
A big check.
They get half of this. I get the other half.
We're
but
gonna write
split it
somebody's
this evening.
name right here.
We're going to write our names here.
Yeah. Bert. Don't tell anybody. We're going to
Don't
grab
tell
a Sharpie. We're going to write Bert, Todd, and Richard, and we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to Applebee's, and we're gonna have $5,000 margaritas.
Listen, if
I'm down.
you see the live stream
If you
and
come
it's
to
a
the
it's a
Applebee's,
CMD flag
margaritas
and
on us.
empty chairs, we're at the Applebee's.
Yeah, Applebee's followed up by Waffle House, followed up to a trip to the Chrome Shop.
I had Waffle House.
The Chrome Shop.
I knew that gets you barked up over there. You
I'm
gotta.
in.
He said the Chrome Shop.
I mentioned Chrome, man. Get bricked up over here.
I just want
We
you
got
to know,
Jonathan Nairn coming back to the line.
I go to the Chrome Shop almost every time I go to
Oh, I know.
Kentucky.
Jeff said it in the drivers group chat the other day. He's like, just so y'all know, after we get done driving, Albert and I go to Waffle House, and then we go walk around the Chrome Shop for hours.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, like, that sounds like the most homey thing I've ever heard in my life. Just two homies hanging out at the truck shop.
Nothing like OG glass watermelon lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What?
You'll, another time I'll explain it to you. So we got Taylor Hall, Jonathan Nairn, back out on track, fresh tires. Got to scrub them things in. Got to put some heat in them. Put some heat in the tires. They
Heat
should
'em up.
plenty of heat in the motor. I promise you
Real
that.
hot.
Got our MBK guys swapping out some batteries, getting the drones locked in.
It's gonna be one heck of a
It is.
I'm ready.
I think
For
I
sure.
think Jonathan Nairn's trying to come get it back in blood right now.
I think that both these gentlemen are so dialed that they have to almost force a mistake.
It's gonna come down to the most minute judging on mistakes because there will likely not be any.
Taylor Hall, number 2 seed. Jonathan Nairn, number 3 seed. Winner of this goes against Cole Richards in the final. Both these guys on the line, waiting on a green light from the judges, ready to go. 34 in the chat.
Just heard the launch code from the MBK drive, sending the drone up in the air.
Flight is approved.
Splash 2.
What is that? What are we playing, Call of Duty?
No, bro.
Danger close to Todd when he was on the balcony.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
We
was that?
are a battle away from deciding the
Who
final
wants
battle.
this one? Who's going to take this? We're going to rock, paper, scissors for who takes this battle to announce it?
No, you
Do you
got
want
it.
the pressure
You
of
got it,
this?
big hoss.
No.
You got it.
Richard Dicky Toes?
You got it. You got it. You got to be quick.
Well,
with
we
it.
usually split it. He gets one, I get one.
All right, well.
All right, MBK's good. Judges are good. Green light coming down. Radio message going through. There it is.
Darian claps her hands, spins on her heels, hands up, hands down.
And they're off, rolling through the gears. Taylor Hall out front, hucks it into outside zone number 1. Jonathan Nairn not getting it. Outside 1, deep into outside zone number 2. Filling outside zone number 2. Jonathan Nairn there the whole time. Into that outside 3, touch and go. Nairn deep in on Hall's fender. Backs out to the quarter panel to the inside clip, pushing out all the way to the finish. I feel like I've seen this before.
Yeah.
I can see this over and over and over again. Absolute clinic. Taylor Holt throws it in right here in that Vet Carlo. Edelbrock on the side.
No, number 3 on the side, sir.
Big number 3.
Big number 3, Edelbrock as well. Comp cams on the hood, Kendall on the hood. Coming through that touch and go. Really laying the power down here. Jonathan Nairn just giving it maybe a little touch. We don't know. They were so close you couldn't even see through it.
Both those cars chooching the smoke.
Chooching the smoke. Y'all watch the smoke come out of the back of these cars and then the exhaust gas throw the smoke. It's impressive.
And that's what a chooch is.
They got it flipped around.
That's a chooch.
Jonathan Nairn out front this time. Taylor Hall in chase. Set back a little bit so he can get that good launch. He knows Nairn's going to take off like a rocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on the edge of your seat. She got the word. She's checking with them. Hands are up, hands are down. Jonathan Nairn jumps off the gate. Taylor Hall closes the chase. Nairn throws it into outer zone. Puts it where it needs to be. Rotates over the bump. Taylor Hall's got a gap to close it. He does. Comes out of outside zone number 2. Taylor Hall with a big aggressive dive and touch and go. Closes the gap. Rubs up against Jonathan Nairn's quarter panel. Comes over the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen,
I think that
I think we're going to have a final, ladies and gentlemen.
I think that they're right here. Taylor Hall washes a little wide in the chase and gives Nairn a little bit of a gap. has to reel him back in. Not much sacrifice when he's able to put the power down, but that might be the tiniest detail that the judges need to make a decision.
Most minute decision is all it takes when it comes to the level of driver of these two right here. That's all it takes. That little bit of a bobble, that split second.
It really comes down to nitpicking with these guys.
Yep.
That's
both these gentlemen on the line. Hands up from Maddie.
We got a decision.
Naren gets the win.
Jonathan Naren gets the win. You can hear his team celebrating. Shout out to Jonathan Naren at Njuku Racing, RTS, XComp Tires, Whipple on the side, ISR Racing, Pyrotech, Silver Suspension.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a final battle. Cole Richards, number 1 qualifier. Jonathan Naren, number 3 qualifier. That is your final.
Is that we're going to do a third place battle?
It's by seed, I believe.
Is it? So Taylor Hall doesn't get third?
Yes, he does. If it's by seed, Taylor Hall is third.
Yeah.
Because
he's the number 2
qualified
qualifier. If they battle for third, Taylor Hall and Andy Wright.
That'll be a good battle, too.
I mean, there are no bad battles.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
So, once again,
Whatsoever.
fresh tires,
Fresh tires,
splash
fresh
of
fuel, drink of water.
little splash fuel, drink of water,
Sip
big,
of aqua.
big important. And then we're going to lock it in.
Maybe a granola bar.
Ooh,
Little snacky snack.
Lord knows I could go for one.
not
Yeah.
one of them crunchy ones, though.
No,
We're
I'm
talking about Nature
the
Valley,
chocolate
baby.
chip
Give me
one.
the Nature Valley bars. I'll
No.
slack peanut butter on it and I'll never swallow it. I'll chew it for a day.
Nature,
over here
Nature
jumping it.
Valley bars are what I wish on my enemies.
Those things are awesome. The crumb bombs, give me one of those, baby.
You don't get to eat any because as soon as you open it, it just
Shoo, it
falls
just
everywhere on the ground.
explodes. Dynamite.
It's
I
not
take them and
lovely.
I hit them with a hammer until they're nothing but powder. I throw them on top of my yogurt. Eat
All
it.
right.
I was
So
gonna-
you,
I was
you know you
thinking-
can just buy granola for your yogurt.
I was thinking
I get the pickle sometimes.
you were gonna
All right.
make cereal out of it. That was where my mind was going.
Oh, I've been doing this big oats and honey. Not oats and honey. Oat. Some kind of breakfast deal, a healthier option.
Oh.
Oats on the go, something
Oats
like
on
that.
the go.
You pour milk in
I
a
know
shaker.
you've been in the gym every day. Big
Crazy
gym guy.
Looking good, looking good.
41
looking
days
fit.
now in the gym.
Looking real good. Good
Noticed
job.
the other day my belly button looked different.
Watch out.
Yeah.
It's an innie?
No, it's less cavernous.
Ooh.
It's not as deep.
Oh man.
Yeah. Crazy.
Where do I find you two?
I went to Hibachi the other day. Y'all ready for this story? I went to Hibachi the other day.
Is it family friendly?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're gonna
good.
make it. I
Just-
need to learn how to make these family friendly.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell you a story about going to a hibachi restaurant and Big Belly Billy over here spitting his garlic salad on the stovetop right before they started cooking
Oh,
our
no.
meals. I
No,
was hot,
sir.
boy. I was real hot.
No, sir, they'd have kicked me out.
To make it family friendly, I'm not going to tell you as hot as I was. I'm not going to give you that reference. It's a
Okay.
little bit of a bad
You were
reference. You would
caliente.
like it.
You were
I was
caliente, if you
mucho
will.
caliente when I
Yes,
saw
sir.
Big
All right,
Belly
all right.
Billy.
So you like hibachi?
I love hibachi.
Whoa.
How do you
Dude.
feel about Korean barbecue?
Oh my
I've
God.
never
I
been,
could-
but I would love for you to
I
pop my
could
cherry.
murder about
We can
40
go.
pounds.
I
of it
will
right
go.
now.
Really? What's the selling point?
Listen,
all right.
all
just
you-
I know where it's
all you-
unlimited.
all you
I know
mentally
where it's
put it-
unlimited.
mentally
I know
put it
where
in
it's
my mouth.
They're
unlimited.
all you can eat.
No, dude, you're not.
Mentally put the flavor in my mouth right now. How do you do it?
Barbecue. You cook it.
It's
Oh, it's
just
barbecue,
like
but
Asia.
describe the
Asia.
taste. Asia.
Wow.
Chinese food.
Good.
Korean barbecue, like, but they're like, is it
All right.
sticky, is
Korean
it
beef.
sticky barbecue sauce?
No.
It's
Is
whatever
it-
sauce you
Yeah,
want.
it's-
You mix
You
your
get
own
the-
sauce.
They give you know the videos where people cook on that little
On the
grill
stove?
on the table.
That's what Korean barbecue is.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
yeah.
Bro, it's
To me,
so
that's
good.
just in your backyard on a
The
Friday
ones,
night.
don't mind him.
What
The
if-
ones by us, our houses are all you can eat.
Yeah.
And you pick whatever sauces you want, and you order whatever meat you want, and you cook it on the grill.
So
So-
here's the thing: they give you all the sides. The sides you get unlimited and everything. At the places that I know of, the sides isn't what you pay for. You just pay for the meat,
Okay.
and you get
Not
literally
worried about
like.
And I would say, you know what my favorite thing to do when I'm ready to be done eating? Order a pineapple.
I
Slap
tend
that pineapple on the grill.
Ooh. You don't like it on the meat, though?
I'm saying I use that as like the palate cleanse at the
Ooh,
end.
okay. I
No, I usually
I see.
order a peachy lychee.
Yeah, I usually clench my tongue with
we
alcohol.
got, look at that, Mr. Jonathan
What we got
there.
here? Some
Put
fresh
some
tires.
freshies on the thing.
Are we going to let me get you,
Are we
give you
going
a
pit to
velvety description of this rear tire change here?
Oh, go for it.
My man,
Zoom in.
he came in.
Enhance.
Enhance.
He put Jinx jokey on the
Enhance.
Coke, pinch poke, whatever you want to say. Yeah, my man came in with that jacked it up from the jack stop on the back of that S14.
And he did a dang good job.
Dang good job. Probably solid structure back there right now.
Look at that form. Look at that form.
Lift with your legs, not your back. Slides 5 lugs over 5 lugs. 5 holes over 5 lugs.
There you go.
Smooth
Bullpen.
with it. And look at that. I want to note here, he's starting the lug nuts before using the gun. My man has a skill set. He's been taught well. That's something everyone should know.
Right there. That is skilled labor.
Always start a few rotations on your lug nuts before you hit them with a gun.
Cross-thread the
And
race car.
Don't want to do that.
And if you have a deep crevice to get the lug nut into, you could even take the socket off of the impact.
A little more
Start
depth.
it with that.
A little bit more depth. I wish it was that easy in life.
I see the big whirly charger sticking out the hood of that S14.
Who are you telling?
I ain't been enough my whole life.
You got a water in there? Pink.
Got a water
Fresh
in
set
there.
of tires for both these guys.
Nopey drift, Hall Tech on the hood,
Speaking of
RTS, silver suspension on
You know
the
what's
bumper.
crazy? These
Duke
guys are
race.
pitting side by side.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet
Can I pet that dog? Boop, I'll boop that snoot from here.
Literally, I want to pet that dog.
Whittly.
That dog looks very pettable.
Jinx joke, give me a coat.
Oh,
Literally.
brother. Quick shout out to all the sponsors that make this event possible. Silver Suspension, Fuel Tech Stage Wheels, Driftaholic Racing, Race Tredge, BRS, Smoke Shop, OG Motorsports Park, Injuku Racing, KBD, and Turn Motorsports. I said it. Did you?
He said it.
I said it. I've been
Look, don't
perfecting the
check him.
craft.
Don't check him.
Again,
You
I
be
know,
do-
I
you
know
do
we
be
said it a
plugging
bunch.
them sponsors
Big
well.
shout out to Joe G, making
G,
it happen.
Joe Gorseski.
every year.
My guy.
4 rounds.
Our guy.
We got 4 rounds and then some.
Everyone's guy.
Everyone's got.
He is
He just loves drifting.
Mr.
He's the
America.
man's man.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm happy about too? He's gonna do some laps tomorrow.
Thank
Woo, he got Pinky out here. I
I
Pinky's
forgot.
out
saw
here.
that when I was pulling up. I saw Pinky. I
Yeah,
said,
Pinky's over there on the other side of the track.
For those that don't know, Pinky is Joe G's S13 hatch, Sylvia front end, right hand drive.
swap.
I don't know if y'all see that nice tan van sitting over there with that ladder hanging off the side.
Oh, no,
Got that red 350Z hanging
Yeah.
out back. Go to that
Oh, there
over
we
there
go.
to the left.
You know, we're going to that.
Well,
Pinky.
we're gonna go to
check out-
Pinky?
Go check out that Lexus RX 350 Sport.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Shameless
We're looking
plug,
out Joe
bro.
G's. Now let me show you something here, and I hope we can do this. I know the drone operator's listening. That is Joe G's hot rod.
That is Pinky.
CMD on the
cycle, CMD on the side. If we cycle to the right a little bit, one thing you'll notice, my man's windshield is tinted, and I'm a big fan of tinted windshields.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
That thing is painted.
It is, yeah, it is almost black.
I cannot see anything in that windshield.
Wow.
I will tell you guys, I sat in it. Well, I tried to sit in it because I was going to steal it, but I am far too tall to drive Joe's car.
No sliders, huh?
No sliders.
Dang, unfortunate.
Yeah, so if you see that guy ripping that thing tomorrow, give him a wave.
Give him a high five and a hug.
Because that thing has seen some stuff.
It's a nice
That thing's
bike.
been on TV.
Yeah, it's been to war. Did you know that car had a built SR20 in it?
Yes, I did.
Yep, VVL.
Yep.
And he still
That
has
is
it.
tinted, bro. That
he's
whole
gonna-
front windshield is black.
He's going to put it in something else. I can't wait.
Sheesh. Joe G over there on the other side of the wall right now, just absolutely blushing, grinning from ear to ear, stroking that man's ego.
Got
Head
the-
not going to be able to fit through the door here
We
in a
got the
minute.
hot rod out at round 1. Late and lucky.
Golly.
Going to do some laps on Sunday Funday.
On those beautiful stage wheels.
Stage wheels, I mean, I'm saying. Couldn't be on anything else.
No.
CMD on the side. Rep your brand.
And usually, you know, I'm not a fan of louvers on not 80s hot rod cars, but that one pulls it off.
He makes it work.
Where's anybody perched up? No, there's not. There was.
All right, so we got tires on them things or what? I'm trying to see some action.
I think
Trying
they
to
had
see
to
some
make the tires.
pack action.
Okay.
They
Okay.
can make the tires, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I can only assume that Cole is ready to party because he had a little bit of downtime.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a break, but is it too much of a break?
Nah, ain't no way.
I don't think Cole's going to be phased by the extra time.
I don't think he's been phased at all today.
So I see Jonathan Nairn's car on the ground, Cole Richards' car on the ground. Both these drivers in their cars? Well, no, I can see Cole Richards in his car. Jonathan Nairn, can't tell if he's in his car or not.
No, I don't believe
I don't
so.
believe he is.
He's right there beside it.
Yeah.
He's hopping in.
I can
now.
see that fresh fade
There we
right there
go.
hopping in that
Now,
car.
if you see, I got the
That
Raptor right there. That's
cute
Ethan
SOB.
Zitrikov.
Yep, driving the silver 350Z
CMD
earlier.
Yep, he was competing in his silver Nismo Z.
Track operations director Todd, TOD. Lacks
No,
1D, but that's all you need.
You're Todd.
You only need one D.
I need two,
Whoa.
preferably.
T-O-double-D, that's his name.
Yeah.
Look.
Track operations
Get outta here, dude.
director
Don't be like that.
TOD. Ethan Zip.
Oh, bro.
Dude, what if,
Zitrikov.
but what if
Yep.
you were TAWD?
Oh,
Tall.
Todd.
I am to a
Tall.
lot of people.
See? You're tall.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, tall.
In the background, I see Chad Campbell's fixed roof coupe, Corvette.
Such a
FRC.
good looking car.
Big shout out to him on his engagement yesterday.
Wow.
Congratulations
Jinx Joke Yomiko.
to
Thanks,
Chad
bud.
and future Mrs. Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
I see Cole Richards making his way to the track, making the trek up the hill.
Yeah.
Jonathan Nairn fashionably late.
Good
You
move
know,
on
that,
Cole
that-
Richards
that
being
is
on
a
time.
slight trend I have
I
noticed.
am,
Yeah.
I am an observer of things.
Mr.
and
Nairn do be dragging them feet.
Yes, he does.
What if he hear us?
Oh.
Get a little
Oh.
pep in your step there, pal.
You know what I see?
What do you see?
Great white
F-150?
power stroke making a lap.
F-150, baby.
F350, Hoss. Put
Oh,
some
yeah.
respect on his
Yeah, you
name.
better
Put
chill,
some
bro.
respect on them axles.
Not everybody drives a gas truck there, tall.
Hey, E350 gas van.
Look, you
Super,
still gotta
don't
show
get it
right.
wrong.
still gotta
Do you
show
know
right.
why?
I got it. You
Right
got
there.
Dorado?
Mr.
Dorado?
Richie, do you know why
There's the van
Todd
right there.
drives a gas van?
Because he likes to abduct men with
Go
No.
to the guy sitting right there next to that red 350Z and mess
He
with
drives
him.
a gas van because after the drift event, any fuel he didn't use, he dumps it in the van.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, he's efficient.
Go down, like, at the fence, by the fence. See that red car in the van?
the
Go to
right.
that group of guys sitting right there by that blue trash can and just hover over top of them.
Get real close.
Man,
Scare 'em, like.
it be your own boys. you
Yeah,
know?
that's my homie.
Oh, that's Michael.
That's Michael, yeah.
Nice.
He got knocked out today, unfortunately, because
mechanical failure.
mechanical failure,
Oh, that's
slave
alright.
cylinder and or clutch, just,
Gotta love the internal
left
slave
the chat.
cylinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to be like, what is that buzzing noise?
What we see here
Get
is
him
an
as
American drifter in their
I think that's
natural
Michael right
habitat.
there in the center.
It is.
That is Michael right there in the center.
They're
Hey,
aware.
Turn around
They're
here,
aware.
you cute. You cute fella. Woo! I like that hat, pal.
All right,
Give me
boys.
some personality. You know I'm on the other end of this.
We got drift cars on the track.
Drift cars on track, baby.
Final
Back to the
battle.
job, guys. Drift cars on track.
We went from 3 dudes to 2 dudes on track, ready to drift.
Yes.
Your number 1 qualifier and your number 3 seed going to battle in the final.
This is going to be one heck of a battle, ladies and gentlemen.
Cole Richards, big motor, fast, gripped up, BRZ,
Filter through the hood.
filter through the hood.
My
I know you
favorite
like
part.
it. Jonathan Nairn, big
Also-
power,
also
gripped up,
filtered.
S15,
Red 14. Whipple Charger.
Whipple Charger, filter through the hood also.
A lot of power.
A lot of power.
A lot of power.
What do you guys think the combined horsepower for this car?
Right now, 1600.
Favorite bit.
I think on the current setup, probably 1600.
Yeah. Yeah. I do believe that's
I would say
probably
between
accurate.
12 and 16.
Yeah.
I'd say 14 and probably like 18.
I'd say Cole's car probably makes a good, healthy 750.
Because I talked to Cole, and it was a blower car, and then it let go, and he lost the blower last year, and he drove it NA and enjoyed it so much that he built a big NA motor.
I mean, there's no, that can't go wrong with that.
Hey, you really can't go wrong there.
Big old NAV8, baby.
Jonathan Nairn, we all seen it, big blower, V8.
The car is everything that you could want
Yeah.
out of a drift car, and then some at that level of car.
All right, boys.
Who's taking this one, Albert? Who's going to drive us home first lap? Who's going to drive us home second lap?
I'll take one, you take the other. Which one you want?
Big dog, you came here first. Will you lead us off?
All right. MBK, ready.
Joe
Judges,
G.
ready. Joe G, ready. Darren, get in the call.
Waiting for it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The finals.
That's what we've all been waiting for.
Winner takes home the big check.
Somebody's going home $5,000.
Subaru BRZ. Nissan S14. She got the word. Albert, take us
Arms are
home.
out, arms are up, arms are down, and they're off the line, rowing through the gears. Cole Richards out front, number 1 qualifier, hugging the outside of the board. Both drivers 1 in into outside zone number 2. Cole running the perfect lead line. Jonathan Nairn not giving him an inch of space to play with. Into that outside 3 touch and go. On the throttle into inside clip and through the finish.
What a run, guys.
We can hear the judges celebrating through the wall.
The judges are celebrating. The crowd is on their feet.
It's a bad day to be a judge because this is going to be some hard calls to make, guys.
Yeah.
I think the real question we should be asking is how many one more times are we going to go through?
I'm perfectly okay with yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one.
These guys are hustling back to the line.
Hustling back. Cole's going to wrap it around. Jonathan Aaron's going to wrap it around. They've probably got their spotters in their ear as we speak saying, all right, this is what you need to do. This is what needs to happen. Aaron's getting her lined up. Don't cross my line, she said. We're going to stop you right there. She's waiting on the call. She's looking up here at the bird's nest.
Waiting on the green light from the
Blair.
tower. MBK
Here we
ready,
go.
judges ready.
She's checking Cole. She's checking Jonathan. Cole gets a little bit of a jump. They're off. They're jamming through the gears. Jonathan Aaron swings it into outside zone number 1. Cole right there in the chase, wrapping around over the bump. He's got a little bit of a gap to close. He's trying to close that gap. They come from outside zone 2 into touch and go. Jonathan Nairn has the car everywhere it needs to be. Cole Richard having a little bit of a trouble closing that gap, but Jonathan Nairn comes over the finish. Cole Richard and Chase, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to jump the gun. Don't want to jump the gun, but I don't know if we got a decision or not, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe. Look at the smoke coming to the back of that thing. Remember I talked about that? What?
Judges have said we got a winner.
Don't say anything. Don't say who it is. We got a winner.
We're still hanging out. Judges are collecting the big checks. They're going to write some names on them. We're going to hang out for a minute, get everything
We're going to let
squared away.
everything marinate. We're going to hang out. We're going to chill. We're
But
going to relax.
The judges have a decision. Whoa, how did we get over there? Who's driving this camera?
I think the camera swiveled just a scotch. There we go.
And we're back.
And we made it.
What a day it's been, man. We couldn't ask for a better day.
We couldn't have.
Beautiful weather.
I really had a great day.
Great driving. Did you work this morning?
You better have.
Then why
I
were you not
didn't.
here?
Wow.
Unbelievable,
Wow.
Look,
My
see, I
God.
was going to go to work, you know,
dude.
and then I was like, man, it's a beautiful day outside.
It's a beautiful. You know, that's
I would probably be kind of feeling some type
at
of way if I was
my
stuck at work.
at my place of work. It's a beautiful day is a code word for it's nice outside. Go home.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I work outside, so if it's a beautiful day, we get to work extra fucking hard.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great day outside. We're going to get a lot of done today.
So,
Betcha.
you know, I did a little me time this morning. And then I
Okay.
came here to beautiful catch my drift. Try and catch the last of the competition.
You caught it all
You
right.
caught it all.
I did.
Southern
I did.
National Motorsports Park. Beautiful right now. Getting ready to catch a sunset.
Fuel Tech lit and lucky coming to a close.
Round 1. We have a winner.
We have a winner.
We don't
decided.
know. I don't know. You
We
don't
don't know.
Nobody knows.
The judges know. They're
They don't
writing.
tell
They're
us.
writing names on big checks.
They're going to go down there. We might just even see the celebration on screen.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No?
I think we're gonna have to relocate.
Yeah,
Is that what we're doing?
we should.
Yeah, you can grab the camera. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's gonna grab the camera. We're gonna go for a walk. Man.
Were we able to go down there last year with our mics?
Yeah, we
were.
took our mics down there. We kept running we kept yapping.
Yeah.
We kept jawing off.
Is that something we need to do here soon?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll let us know.
Okay. Judge is still over there
I do believe they're
writing names on big checks.
we
You
got
know,
movement.
when you got to write letters that
Are
big,
we
it
going
takes a minute.
downstairs? Yeah, we're gonna go down. Say when. Yeah.
Albert, you going to run that ship, big dog?
If you want me to.
Okay.
Captain, dude. I'm just
I'm
a
gonna
food
leave.
deck swabber, that's all.
I mean, we can all present them.
Doesn't matter to me. Albert does well. Albert does well.
kind.
Albert brought me here. This is his show.
I knew we'd
This
have
your
a
boat.
blast.
This your boat. Let's get ride the waves, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
You just say when, boss man. Oh, okay.
Whenever the operator says, "Hey guys, ride," we'll ride. Executive producer over here. There's your mic, Albert.
Oh, I don't know which one I need to take. All right.
Cole Richards out there making laps.
Talk to him. Hello. Mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check 2 1 2.
You handsome fellas want to carry some big checks?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Am I just laying this mic down
Yeah,
right
do you
here?
want us to leave these? I'm going to put it where he told me to put it.
Easy, easy. Easy. Oh, the gate's open. Wonderful.
We ain't got to jump.
All right. Oh boy, oh boy. You gonna be able to split those without showing them off?
Yeah, I know which one's where.
All right, cool.
It was 4, 2, 2, 1. So.
Well, yeah, I'm saying we're gonna give them like 4, 3, 1.
It won't be as small. None of that will.
I lost my camera. Oh no, he's good.
4, 3, and 2 are all facing out. Everyone's the only one facing this way.
Good job today.
Thank you, brother. Hell of a drive. Hell of a drive.
Good job today, sir.
Appreciate it.
You guys are unbelievable.
Good job today, sir.
Sir. Hello.
I know y'all killed it commentating. I don't even gotta watch it. I'll go back.
I don't watch it either. It's fine.
Chooch my horn. Either way you want to do it.
Where's the boss?
I don't know. There he is. He's coming.
So now I can't bank drift. So now I can't drift the bank.
Naren. Oh, Jonathan.
It's non-alcoholic.
All right. All right. I'm ready. We're ready to party. Four, three. Say a bunch of I'm ready when you are, big dog.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Are they? There's that.
Yep, he's down. MBK's down here somewhere.
We got the champagne.
Yep, he's here. We got our drone.
Yep.
Thank tracks, sponsors.
Yep. Woo.
So many people do this for that. I've never seen a drift.
Come here, handsome. Come here, handsome.
Do you know? I don't know. Oh, really?
Where are we headed?
Right here. Wow, that's a lot of cameras.
You don't have to put your arm very high to get around me.
No, I don't.
Sorry, you're the big man. That's why you're the man. You're the big man. I'm a little fella. Yeah, but you're 6'6" in personality.
Give me a box.
Do a flip.
It did a 180.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can do a flip, man.
All right, guys. First and foremost, thank you to everyone that's here right now. Drivers, spectators, everyone that helps make this happen. Joe G himself, I don't know where you ran off to. This doesn't happen without you. Everyone that worked the track, Darren, wherever you are, behind me. Thank you. You did a phenomenal job. Maddie, thank you. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to yap all day and run our mouths. Thank you to Southern National Motorsports Park for having us. Thank you to all the sponsors, Fuel Tech, Stage Wheels, Silver Suspension. I'm not going to remember all of them because I suck. KBD, OG Motorsports Park. All right, we'll fix that. For what you guys really want to get here for, the driving today was phenomenal. There have been close battles before, but almost every battle today was a close battle. I'm shocked that we didn't have a endless loop of one more times. Yes. We did a good job. Thank you to the 3 judges for doing the work that you do and bearing that burden. But we'll get to it. In 4th place, Mr. Andy Wright. In 3rd place, Mr. Taylor Hall. Taylor, I'll include you in this. This is probably the 3 most gripped up, fast cars on a small track. Every run, I'm like, I can't go faster, and then you do. So we have our number 1 seed, Mr. Cole Richards. Our number 3 seed, Mr. Jonathan Darren, in the final battle. And round 1, lit and lucky at CMD. First place goes to Mr. Jonathan Darren. Second place, Mr. Cole Richards. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope everyone had a blast. If you shake and explode your champagne, Joe's right there. All right, see ya.
Yep, get out of the way for this one.
Tells that I'm out.
Boys, we'll stay clean.
All right, great. We really do need to get a shower. Joe, are we doing any more driving today?
Yeah, we're gonna do oval runs to shoot a commercial and do the oval runs.
Cool.
These guys will do some celebration donuts. Guys, only 3 circles for your donuts.
I got no power steering. I got nothing. No power steering. I got nothing.
Yeah, he lost power steering in the run against Aaron.
I'll do the oval. Hey guys, we're gonna have the bar open too and food. Please join us. Hang out.
Cool. 3 donuts, Can everyone get on the other side of the wall?
What? Yeah, are they gonna do them?
Yeah, they're gonna do donuts.
Yeah. Let me get it going.
Just to be safe.
Hole's not. He said he's got something.
Don't want to run out. I knew you cared. That's cool. Someone has Yeah. With the wind. It's always the least expected guy.
They're nice.
That was very nice. Very nice. Who are engineered this? Good job.
Okay, yeah.
Probably someone with more brains than the shit we get in the military.
Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Shit, I don't know why they're so cool to me.
Oh, first thing. Hey guys, someone left their debit card at the grill. First name Richard. Yeah, first name.
Oh, just keep it with me? Okay, what about the Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna grab my coat, make my way home, and start loading stuff up.
That's your drones now.
Perfect. I'll keep it. I appreciate it. Fellas, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good. Take care.
How do you cash that check in? They send them regular ones. Okay. And the steering wheels? They're so cool, dude. People just like excited for everyone else.
Throttling back. But there was like a 4 who's in there. I'm like,
Let's get a donut. I want front wheels locked together, rotating. And I want the rodeo. I'm about to raise my car up.
Saw that.
I'm about to raise my car up.
I did.
Battle pass. Get rid of my 60 degree camber.
I raised my car up. Multiple of my fenders. Did you really?
I'm still raising my car up.
And you rose it up.
I took off the roof. So June, for the next event, I'll be battle stance. No, I have no power steering.
I broke my belt. You're talking in circles.
Oh, whole family order. Hell yeah. You gotta have support, dude. That guy's living the dream right now. Let him live it. Oh, I'm platinum. I'm just first place, baby.
That's my biggest
Well, at least we have a contract. So you leave. And then I leave.
I've walked through that camera twice now. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! You just have it now, brother. The camera. I just find the camera. In my hand.
I got a government job and I don't even get breaks like that.
Yep. He's fingering it.
It's all threaded out, dude.
Oh, there is no thread. Got it. It's an all thread now.
No. Nah, he overcooked it into a barrier like he always does.
Sorry.
Aaron overcooked it?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to walk through.
Is it new?
Well, it's funny because I did black type that into the price book. No, it's still back out.
Try and get on the thing.
No, it's a real NASCAR right there.
They got fucked since my Funday. Congratulations. Not happily.
Mike, are they doing it? Yeah,
like it's already Facebook.
Y'all doing donuts?
Like one video, but I'm waiting for like making a mission. But like we take that make how we are literally last night. Hey, you got that video about that? You got that video that I was talking about? I don't know whenever we did it. I was thinking,
Well, did you say
The headset check.
I got a driver's license.